What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Yankees Avenue watch party. I almost said welcome to another episode of the Morning Yankee Show. Welcome to another, Jesus Christ, I almost did it again. Welcome to another Yankees Avenue watch party, chat. How are we doing, yo? I don't know about you guys, but I am ready to rock. Maybe a little too ready to rock. You know, I cracked open a Celsius before, but I guess maybe that was a mistake. I'm already all over the place. But I'll tell you, chat, I'm ready to win tonight. I don't know about you. I guess I do actually know about you. Of course you're down. I'm down. I'm sure the Yankees are down as well. Big news, though. I know we've all heard Caballero is going to the IL. Middle finger, right? I was about to flip you guys off. Right middle finger fracture. Possibly just going to miss the minimum 10 days on the IL, which we'll see if that actually does happen. In the meantime, of course, I know we've all seen the news, so I'm not going to act like it's a breaking story anymore. But Anthony Volpe is back up to the big league roster, and he'll be playing shortstop every day, not counting tonight because he's probably arriving right around now to Baltimore. But yeah, until Caballero returns, Volpe's going to be the everyday shortstop, so we'll see how that goes. Obviously, we'll discuss that on tomorrow morning's show. We can discuss it all throughout tonight's game, but also another piece of note, if you didn't see, tomorrow's game moved up to 105 first pitch. But anyways, let's just focus on the game here tonight, chat, because we got to get back on track. We got to take care of business, and we're facing the lefty in Trevor Rogers tonight for Baltimore. Now, he was really good last year. This year, not so much. Had a 1.81 in 18 starts last year. This year, so far, a 4.75 in 6 starts. So he, of course, is a lefty. And with that, you got Paul Goldschmidt leading off. It'll be Goldschmidt, Judge, Rice, Bellinger, Rosario. Good to see him back in there. Grisham, McMahon, Schumann, and Austin Wells rounded out in the 9th slot. Of course, no Jazz Chisholm Jr., as we kind of expected, going up against the lefty, but he certainly needed at least a mental break at the very least. So it'll be Ahmed Rosario playing second base tonight. Ryan McMahon, who actually has had some little bit of success against Rogers in the past. Nothing crazy sample size-wise, but we talked about that this morning. Like, I want to see more, even against righties, more instances where you get Rosario in at second base. You might take a hit defensively, no doubt, because Jazz, you got to give him that. He's a damn good glove at second base for the most part, but he's been lost at the plate. Well, we don't got to worry about it tonight, chat. We got Rosario back in the fold. But, yo, good to see everybody in here. We got Gary, Travis, John, Yankee fan for life. We got Chris. We got... Let's see here. We got Gary. We got Ben K. We got JDS. How we doing, yo? We got, let's see here. Shout out to, any mods in the chat yet? Not just yet. Yo, shout out to the Clode Dog in the chat. We got Katie. We got Julia. We got Steph. We got Dark. We got Peter. What's going on, yo? How we doing, everybody? Let's get it done today. Get back on track. John's got Grisham going deep. Yeah, we'll do another giveaway. What the heck? If the Yankees win, and, which that doesn't apply to the previous ones. We had said that rule, but I think I forgot about it. If the Yankees win and you get the homer pick right in the first one, too, we'll send you a nice Yankees t-shirt. I'll get your size, shipping address, blah, blah, blah. We'll take care of that. So drop a homer prediction in the chat. If the Yankees win and you get it right, we'll send you some Yankees merch. But with that in mind, whatever way it takes to win tonight, chat, let's just get it done. Whether that's homers, ideally hitting with runners in scoring position. If there's a runner on third, less than 2 outs, ideally you get him in. And we're going to need a good start out of Will Warren tonight, which not too worried about that, but just, the way things have been going, I'm nervous a little bit in general. I keep saying it, and, more and more losses keep happening. Just 4 in a row. It's not that big a deal, but it can snowball quickly. And I get more so worried about just, like, the temperament of the fan base. It bothers me when you guys are upset. And obviously losing last night, like, that upset me too. So let's not do that again tonight, chat. Let's take care of business. But, yeah, word up. We got all the homer chat, homer calls in the chat. What's up, William? How we doing, yo? We got William. Who else is in here? What's up, Matt? How is it going? Hope everybody had a great, Tuesday so far. Luann, how are you? Good to see you as always. And with all that said, it is about time for baseball. So let me get the box score in here. And, yeah, I'm not against making John a mod. I'm not sure we have any mods in here just yet. We may need to make John a mod. Anyways, it is about time to go. Yeah, Goldschmidt leading off. So to begin the game, it'll be Goldschmidt, Judge, and Rice. And just like last night, we'll be tuning into Blue Jays Rays as well. That will get going around, I think it's a 7:07 first pitch. Anyways, here we go, chat. First pitch to Goldschmidt is driven deep to left field. Going back. Track. Wall. See ya. First pitch of the game. Goldschmidt continues to crush left-handed pitch and continues just to rake all season long. Boone smiling ear to ear. 1-0 Yankees lead on the very first pitch of the game, chat. Fire me up. All right. We didn't even have a chance to get the box score in here. All right. 4th home run of the year. 402 feet it goes. 110 miles an hour off the bat. And just like that, a 1-0 Yankee lead on the very first pitch of the game. How about that? Paul Goldschmidt. All right. Chat, click like in the stream. Obviously, we got a ways to go. You know, we were up yesterday to begin the game. We're going to need a lot more than just one, but that's a damn good start to this game. So, word up. Let's go. Goldschmidt solo shot, first pitch of the game, and we're up 1-0. That'll bring up Aaron Judge. All right. And yeah, I still got to fix the box score and all that, so just give me a second here. Word up. I ain't going to complain about that, chat. Let me get that clip up, and then we'll take care of the box score. 0-2 on Judge. Goldschmidt, man, what a season he's been having. Now, his slash line is up to, I mean, even his average is getting up there. 259 on the average with a 348 OBP, slugging 569 Goldschmidt is. And again, if you're just joining, I'm going to fix the box score. Just, you know, Goldschmidt kind of interrupted me a little bit, which is very much welcome. Crushes a homer on the very first pitch of the game. Ground ball left side by Judge. Fielded at third by Mayo. Over to first. One away. Judge grounds out. Paul Goldschmidt crushes a homer on the very first pitch tonight's game. Awesome. I love that, chat. That's a good tone setter right there. Not toe setter. Tone setter. All right, so that will get up. All right, let me get this box score all situated, chat. But yeah, what a day of news it has been. We also heard a slight, if you want to call it that, an update on Stanton, which is they're still waiting on the MRI, so actually really not an update, but you know, we'll continue to monitor that situation because we talked about this morning. We're missing Stanton, yo. A lot of lefties, and even just his presence in general is missed. So hopefully he can come back maybe by like next week or something, or 2 weeks probably. We'll see. But yeah, you got Caballero to the IL. Hopefully just going to miss the 10 days. Boone did say the plan is for him to be the starting shortstop once he is activated off the IL. But of course, in the meantime, it'll be Volpe playing short. The 2-0 to Rice. Sky to left, foul. So yeah, if you're just joining, very first pitch of the game, Paul Goldschmidt, solo shot. 1-0 Yankees. We got 1 out, 2-1 count on Rice. You had a Judge ground out to third, and that's your game so far. The 2-1. Ripped. Base hit right field. Let's go. Past the diving. Who's playing second base for Baltimore tonight? Anyways, 1 out single for Rice. That'll be runner on first for Bellinger. Who's playing second base? Jeremiah Jackson. All right, so past the diving Jackson into right field. Single for Ben Rice. 1 on, 1 out. Let's go, Chad. I really want to take care of business tonight, yo. Really want to take care of business tonight. What's up, Luna? Let's go. JDS wants a brawl. JDS, I'm not even against that myself. I don't want nobody to get hurt. Dan, if I won the t-shirt again, I'd like to donate to John. Word up. I respect that. It's like the TikTok thing that's like, would you like this or double it and pass it on to the next person? Although it wouldn't be a doubling situation. We're going to hook John up soon, no doubt about it. I got to hook Morg up, Tim, Luna. Anyways, we got an 0-1 count on Bellinger. Rice off first. Fly ball center field. Not deep. Cowser makes a catch. Bellinger flies out the center field, 2 away, and that'll bring up Ahmed Rosario, which, again, I've been saying it now for a couple days, not in like a complete complaining way until just how bad Jazz looked yesterday. But it's been a minute since we've seen Rosario consistently get playing time because McMahon's been so good, and the Yankees have faced a lot of right-handed pitching. But Rosario, his OPS against lefties is above 800 this year, but also against righties it's above 800. So whether it be against a lefty like tonight or even against a righty, I want to see him get some more starts at second base. The first pitch, skied in the air, down the right field line. Looks like it'll be out of play, and it will. 0-1. But yeah, and I know it's not just me, too. Like, we're all pretty big fans of Rosario. He's awesome. And, you know, if you give him some extended run and he's struggling, and then the conversation changes. But for now, it's hard to see him on the bench while Jazz continues to play. Obviously not tonight. Even just, like, the quality of at bat. Now, Rosario is a swinger. Like, he's pretty aggressive at the plate, but it's a much more refreshing at bat compared to Jazz, at least. The 0-1, high fly ball, left field. Rosario looks frustrated, so he probably didn't get all of this. Had the walls not been moved in, he would have. But because they were pushed back, he flies out to left field, and that will do it. But, of course, the Yankees get on the board. 1-0 they lead, thanks to the very first pitch of the game. Paul Goldschmidt, solo shot, a 410-foot bomb to left field. 4th home run of the year. OPS for Goldschmidt. Where's my mouse? So many freaking computers over here, chat. OPS for Goldschmidt now at 917 on the season, chat. Let's go. 1-0 we lead. Now I want a good-ass first inning from Will Warren, chat. I want a good-ass first inning, and I want a good-ass start, and I want this game to go well, and I want to win. I really want to win tonight's game, and I know we all do, but I'm like, no, there's no but I'm like, it's just it. I just want to win the game. Simple as that, all right? So, yeah. And, yeah, like Luna said, follow Yanks Avenue on Instagram, Facebook, all this and that. What's up, Sir Vinny? How you doing, yo? Says, sup, chat and all. I thought Volpe would be on today's list. Nah, he's probably arriving right around now. The report is that he was going to be showing up for game time, so he's either there or we'll see him in the dugout. We'll get a shot of him tonight, probably soon. But yeah, Boone says Caballero is going to stay the everyday shortstop once he returns, so we'll see. Now the numbers in the minors for Volpe were not good, but who knows? Maybe we've seen stretches where Volpe's been really good. We've seen him begin seasons really well, so maybe over these 10 games, he I don't want to say makes it interesting because no matter what, it should go back to Caballero, but. Maybe he can be decent for 10 games. We'll see. In a way, I'm not going to lie. Like, I am kind of excited for it. Not in a way where I think Volpe's going to be great. Maybe he will be for 10 games. Again, I don't know. But it's just such a storyline. Like, I'm curious. I'm curious to see how Volpe's going to do. Luna, I know you're happy. For those who don't know, Luna is like an OG. He's a big time. Yeah. Even Luna's admitting I'm a Volpe glazer. I respect it, Luna. I respect it. And I legitimately do. Because, like, that's your guy. Stand by your guy. Word up. What do you think on Smells playing over my guy, JC? What's up, Nathan? Nathan, I was reading your initial chat. Well, I'll tell you this. We did a little lineup prediction this morning on the Morning Yank Show, and I had everything identical to where it is now, including the catcher in the 9 slot, but I did have JC Escarra. I thought Escarra would play today. But yeah, we've talked a lot about Wells. He's been very disappointing. Hopefully he can turn it around, and if not, no matter what, the Yankees should go out and get Ryan Jeffers at the trade deadline. And I'll tell you, I actually think there's a good chance that happens. What's up, Matt? I love Didi. Hell yeah, Didi was the best. First pitch from Warren, skied in the air, left field, not deep. Bellinger's under it. Went away, very good. Anyways, the Orioles lineup. Henderson, Ward, Rushman, Alonso, Basallo, O'Neill, Beavers, Mayo, Jackson is Baltimore's 1 through 9. Let me click on the proper box score. So yeah, 4th start at second base this season for Rosario. Hopefully we're going to be seeing some more of that going forward. First pitch to Taylor Ward in there, called the strike. 4-seam fastball at 95 miles an hour, 0-1. Did anybody predict the Goldschmidt homer before? The 0-1. In there, sinker, 94 miles an hour, 0-2. But, yeah, obviously Warren last time out, first clunker he's had of the season. First, like, real clunker, 6 earned runs against Texas. All good. Those things happen. Just ideally he bounces back tonight, obviously. It'll be an 0-2 to Ward. Way outside with a sweeper, 1-2. Enter play. We do 2 games back of the Rays for first place in the American League East. Of course, they won again last night. They're playing Toronto again tonight. That is going to get going in about 20 minutes. It's Shane McClanahan on the bump for Tampa Bay, who has like a 16 and 2/3 innings pitch scoreless streak right now. That pitch, fastball, just barely outside, 2-2. But yeah, McClanahan going for Tampa Bay, and then for Toronto, they're throwing who is it? They're throwing Patrick Corbin. Dear God. Anyways, hopefully Tampa Bay loses. We'll extend our honorary truce. Not honorary, but truce with Toronto, where I'm saying go Blue Jays again. Dan, what game was the Didi Grand Slam in the playoffs? That was Game 2 against the Twins in 2019 in the ALDS. ALDS Game 2, 2019. Sky to right, foul. I believe the date of that game would have been October 7th, 2019, would be my guess. I'm going to look it up. Yankees, Twins, ALDS Game 2, 2019. Bastard. It was October 5th, 2019. The 2-2. Skied foul. But yeah, that was a fun game. I remember that. Oh, dude, like it was yesterday. So I actually went to Game 1 in that series, which was awesome. And funny enough, actually, that was my first ever live stream was that morning of ALDS Game 2, that Didi Gregorius Grand Slam. I just casually went live to like talk about Game 1 and I was vibing. It was October, obviously, in playoffs. Great pitch outside with a sweeper, though. 3-2. Bottom of the first, 1-0 Yankees lead on the Goldschmidt homer. 3-2 count on Ward with 1 out. On deck is Rushman. But anyways, Tanaka pitched, was good. Edwin Encarnacion had like an RBI single, I believe. I forget what else happened, but like the main story, ring him up, see you later. Taylor Ward caught looking, 95-mile-an-hour fastball, inner part of the plate. First strikeout for Will Warren, 2 away. Anyways, that was awesome. The Twins LDS was a total vibe in 2019. And then Game 3 was at Minnesota. Sevy pitched. Forget what else even had. I think Glaber went deep in Game 3. Cameron Maben went deep. Obviously, we swept them. But what is your most favorite playoff series, Dan, as you've seen? Would you say Yankees Orioles in 2012? No, my favorite playoff series, and here's the first pitch to Rushman. In there, called the strike, 0-1. Favorite playoff series? That's a good question. Now, not going to lie, not number one, but now I'm just going to go through them. The Boston Wildcard Series, I loved the way that all transpired. Like, I actually really liked the brand of baseball the Yankees played in that series. The defense was, funny enough, really good. And it was a good series. Cam. But anyways, I would say 2024 ALCS against Cleveland, 2017 ALDS against Cleveland, 2019 Minnesota is probably up there. And then 2017, before we lost ALCS. But nah, I mean, the 2012 LDS was stressful. I remember Goldschmidt makes a catch, Rushman pops out in foul territory, 1-2-3 first inning for Will Warren. Very good. So 1-0 Yankees lead going to the second. I remember being in 7th grade, talking to my boy Cheeto Scudo, who was the one that I always, my homie back in middle school. We were talking baseball all the time, and CeCe was obviously on the bump for that Game 5 in 2012, and like going through my entire school day, like stressing like crazy. And I remember thinking to myself, just like, the Yankees season could end tonight. We got CeCe though, like hopefully he pitches well, and obviously he did. He threw a complete game against Baltimore. I remember that game like it was yesterday, man. You had I don't know if that was a game that Jeter hit the RBI triple in center field, but I know you had a Granderson home run. There was the controversial, I think, Nate McClouth, which some Orioles fans I think still will attest that it was a fair ball and would have been like a 2-run homer, maybe even a game-tying homer. I remember bases being loaded, Jeter making a nice play, charging the ball, and then obviously in the 9th, CeCe finished it out with the ground ball back to him. And what's his name? Gary. Is it Gary Johnson? Who's the TBS guy? Gary something. He's like, back to CeCe. Fitting. The Yankees are moving on. Oh, good times. And obviously, Raul Labonte. That was an awesome series, actually, that 5-game set against Baltimore in 2012. Then, of course, the ALCS against the Tigers was terrible. The 2011 and 2012 Tigers were like, not because of like, just based off like I hated them, like they were my initial rival. Like, they were the first version of like the Astros and the Blue Jays for me. Obviously, different circumstances to a degree, but like I hated the early 2010 Tigers teams. Yeah, Bonnier was awesome. What number will Volpe wear? He's still wearing 11, yeah. Dan, I think he's going to the World Series. You need to go with Chloe. Well, I didn't go to the World Series last time because I like to consume the game this way. I always say if I could clone my body and send him to the game, I would go to almost every single one. But you're right, though. I probably should. And if I did go, I would bring the Clo dog. But I don't know if I would go to the game. I mean, I'd want to. But I love. One way or another, you're getting cheated, yo. It's like if I'm at the game. Wow, talk about identical twins. I think they're showing right now. It's like if I go to the game, I'm missing out on like consuming it the way I like to. I think you kind of get everything in like my setup right here. Like I don't miss nothing. It's good for my full understanding of what happened. But obviously going to the games is freaking awesome. It's special. It's like a great experience, let alone a World Series game. So it's kind of, first world problems. But what are you gonna do? Anyways, Grisham flies out to center field, 1 away, and that'll bring up Ryan McMahon. On deck is Max Schumann. But yeah, any other news in baseball today, chat? What's been going on? That broadcast in the Greg Bird Homer 2. Oh, it was so money. Oh, yeah, Smooth. Oh, yeah. ALDS Game 3, 2017 against Cleveland. Swing and a drive to right, and that one's gone. Matt Vescursion. First pitch to McMahon, outside, 1-0. The 1-0 to McMahon, outside, 2-0. Let's see, you got Phillies versus the Red Sox tonight. As we know, Tampa versus Toronto, that'll get going soon. What else is going on AL East-wise? I guess that's it, right? Yeah. The 2-0 to McMahon, grounded foul, 2-1. Was that Volpe? Is Volpe in the dugout yet? There he is. There's Volpe. How the hell are you? Let's all have his back, please. At least until, like, the first 0 for 4. At least give me that. Or give him that. We're all obviously rooting for him. We want him to do well. And who knows? Maybe he'll be decent for 10 games.
And guys, it's like right in the middle of the middle finger, according to Aaron Boone, and it's very slight. Caballero fought to not
The
go
3-1.
on the injured list,
McMahon
not
grounds
be
it,
out of
foul,
this lineup,
3-2.
But ultimately, the Yankees decided it was best for Caballero and best for the team to just put him on the IL. They are hopeful that it is only the 10 days, and then he is back. Now, you noted Anthony Volpe is in that dugout. He just got here a short while ago. Obviously not in the lineup tonight, but Aaron Boone did say he sees Volpe as the starting shortstop while Caballero is on the IL. But when Caballero comes back, that is going to be his position.
Yep.
I like that they put him on the IL, and here's why. You see too many hitters try to play through injuries, and they get in bad habits, whether it's something to do with your swing or Cabby, it would probably be throwing, and you start making errors and you start changing things. That's not you want. That's not what you want.
3-2 to McMahon. Swing and a miss. Swings under the fastball. 2 away. And then I'll bring up Max Schumann, who's playing shortstop tonight. And he's did a good job. He's been fine. Prime tomorrow. Yeah, Prime tomorrow. Amazon Prime. And for another reminder, it's now a 1:05 first pitch tomorrow. They moved it up because of weather. If you aren't rooting for Volpe, you fail as a Yankee fan. Like, I agree, John. I agree, which is obvious, but, you know, some people I feel like need a reminder. What is with the Martian and Big G? Well, Jason's going to be out for a couple weeks. That we know. Stanton, we're waiting on another, like, update MRI to see where he's at. I guess we still don't have that information just yet. The report was that if the MRI comes back and shows that it's healed, like the mild calf strain is healed, 0-2 on Schumann, then he'll begin ramping up baseball activities. So hopefully that's soon, because again, we're feeling the lack of Stanton right now. Whether it just be his presence in general, but also like we're so lefty heavy, which we already were with Stanton.
But that's been part of the problem. He's been pulling his changeup a little bit.
Losing Stanton, ultimately in hindsight now, like is a killer because we ended up losing Jason too. Like losing both of them.
1.81 ERA.
And I mean,
18 starts.
You know, it's only 4 games. Like Jones hasn't looked great, obviously. Schumann down swinging. So a quick-ish 1-2-3 inning for Trevor Rogers. He bounces back in the second. 1-0. Yankees lead to the bottom half of the second we go. It'll be Alonso, Basallo, O'Neal. Give me another scoreless inning, Warren. I want this to, no matter what, be a win, obviously. But ideally, let's just, like, you know, keep scoring, tack on some runs. Give me, like, I'll take a nice, like, 3 or 4-0 victory tonight. Give me 4-0. Like, we don't got to stress about the bullpen. Warren, I'll allow you to, you can give up a run if you want. But, like, give me a nice, solid pitching effort, good defense, no issues, no base running mistakes. Let's just go back to what we were doing before Friday, which was, yeah, all those things. Good fundamentals, good defense, good base running, hitting. I'm not saying we got to, you know, bludgeon the Orioles to death tonight. I'm not against it, but, you know, just play ball. Do what we've been doing. Yeah, maybe 10 more days, Stanton will be back. Hopefully. What's up, Donald? It's guaranteed to rain here tomorrow in D.C. Yeah. What's everyone having for dinner tonight? So what I did was, so I did the morning show this morning, of course. We'll be live again tomorrow at 8. Did baseball today early at 10. Uploaded that, posted that. Did some other Yankees Ave stuff. And then took my little afternoon nap to make sure, you know, I'm on my proper sleep schedule. And then I woke up to the Volpe news because I set my alarm for when the lineup would come out, and that's also when the news broke. So I did all that, posted the lineup, and then I went to this Italian place around the corner from me and got a chicken parm hoagie, which I still have the other half in the fridge right now. So ideally, my night just goes Yankees win, eat a chicken parm hoagie, and I'll be chilling. And then after that, I went to the gym, was chilling with that. Got a coffee, came home, got an energy drink. My new contacts came in, thank goodness. Dan, would you give Jazz a qualifying offer? I don't think so, man. Like, again, I think eventually Jazz would start, at least I assumed, and I still will, that Jazz would start hitting at some point again, but I'm kind of done with Jazz for many reasons in a way. And maybe it is a thing where it's just like, yo, when Jazz is going well, you like a lot of the antics that comes with him. I don't want to say they're antics, just like, I don't love his personality. I just don't. Even last night I didn't talk to the media, stuff along those lines. Like, I'm kind of just, I am ready to move on. And it's going to be interesting to see if he actually does lose some playing time. Tonight, you could just chalk it up almost essentially as like a day off. It's like a lefty. Obviously, he's been struggling. But again, like I want to see more starts of Rosario at second base. 1-1 on Alonso. Bottom of the second, 1-0 Yankees lead on the Goldschmidt homer. You know what I'm saying, Smooth Raz? Jim Dan, good job. Yeah, John, I've been back on my shit. We've lost every stream I haven't watched. Well, Yankees 2627. You can't go anywhere. We need you. The 1-1. Nice sweeper. Indoor sweeper, 1 and 2. But, yeah, went to the gym today, went yesterday. I've been back on my grind, John, ever since I told you on, like Thursday or Friday, I've been kind of slacking. The 1-2, inside, 2 and 2. Am I talking about Jazz or Wells? Oh, Jazz, yeah. The 50-50 with Jazz really didn't bother me. What did bother me was him coming out and asking, like, or saying he's going to be seeking $300 million in free agency. Like, okay. Jazz might get $50 million in free agency right now. We'll see. You know what I'm saying, the win? Jazz puts too much pressure on himself with the big mouth. I mean, yeah, but even besides all the proclamations he made prior to the season, it's like certain things you would think he's, you know, a superstar, which he had a good season last year, a good season. Not a great season, a good season. And all of a sudden, you know, granted, I guess he's always kind of been this way. It's just, it's not my cup of tea. And it's nothing to do with being flashy. Jose Caballero's flashy. I love Caballero. And I love Jazz when things are going well, but like there's things that he does that we've discussed so much now. By the way, ground out to first base, 1 away. Here's Basallo. Like, obviously last year against Boston when he didn't play, which by all means, be upset about that. That's totally fair. But he answered questions with his back turned to the media. The incident in Tampa Bay like a month ago with the, like, just, and the fitting with the earrings. Like, you don't have to do that, yo. And it's annoying because it's like, line to left, that ball's going to get down for a base hit, will go into the seats. So a ground rule double for Basallo. That'll be a runner on second. No, that hit off the thing. That's a ground rule double, brother. What are we doing? Yeah, runner on second, 1 out for Tyler O'Neill. My MLB TV feed was kind of tweaking. Anyways, it's annoying in a way because, like, it's like you complain about Jazz, and then some people automatically assume, like, you're coming from a certain angle, which I guess is fair. With like, some people are whack jobs, but, like, obviously that's not what I'm doing. There are just things that Jazz does that, like, I don't like. And I wish, you know, any player on the Yankees wouldn't do certain things, which doesn't mean he's a bad dude. Doesn't mean, you know, anything wrong with him per se. It's just he frustrates me at times, and it stands out more when he's not performing.
That was a late call there, Michael.
0-1 on Tyler O'Neill. Runner on second. That's Basallo who doubled. 1 out, bottom of the second. Let's go, Will. Come on. Keep the shit scoreless. The 0-1. Nice pitch. Outside, though. 1-1. Jazz won't be a Yankee next season. I agree, Amp. What's up, Amp? I wouldn't worry too much about him making $22 million, though, Donald, because what was the alternative move, per se? Like, there wasn't a reliever out there that made a bunch of sense for the Yankees to go out and get. And you can't just use the individual salary of $22 million and be like, oh, well, they could have given that to Diaz. That was his AAV, which I know nobody's saying that now because Diaz is hurt, but 1 year guaranteed of 22 is much different than 22 over 3 years, which is what Diaz got. That was a total contract of near 70. And it's not like there was a clear, obvious reliever. I think he should absolutely have bolstered their bullpen, probably via like the trade market or done something. But you also couldn't start Jason in the outfield because he's not a major league caliber defender, at least more often than not. Outside, 2-2, just barely outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes, runner on second, 1 out. Grisham does need to start hitting, though, a little bit. We do need results. Now, with that said, we talked about this morning, too. Grisham, his stats are not good, and, like, the underlying metrics can only get you so far. Like, at some point, he does have to start giving us results. And here's a 2-2 to O'Neill. Swing and a miss. Let's go. 95, blows it by O'Neill. 2 away, second strikeout for Warren. Grisham, though, is not in the same tier as Wells and Jazz. Like, Wells and Jazz are, respectfully, a pathetic at-bat right now. Helpless. Like, they look lost at the plate. Grisham, it's still, like, I would not be scared shitless if Grisham comes up, run on third, less than 2 outs. I feel like there's a good chance he would get the job done. Like, he still works competent at-bats. Again, Grisham is not helpless right now, but he does need to start hitting. 2 away. Here is Colton Cowser. 1-0 count. Let's just trade for Marte. F it. What's up, Cam? Who is Jazz's agent? I don't know. It's probably Boris. Was going to watch today because Smells was playing, but I saw Jazz. Yo, you know, Nathan, you do crack me up, even though you bother me sometimes. Or on Marte's no trade list. Yeah, that also is sometimes tough to, like, really put too much stock into because sometimes teams, you know, if you only have a limited no trade clause, you can kind of turn into a full no trade clause in a way by putting the teams that would likely trade for you, like majority of the contenders, have them off your no trades. So that way it's like, oh, well, I get 10 teams. I'm going to have it be all the good teams in baseball. So that way I know I'm likely not getting traded because the bad teams are going to want me. And if I had the good teams rolled out, the likely contenders, that essentially gives me a full blanket, no trade clause without actually having one. That's just something to keep in mind. Anyways, fly ball out to center field. That will do it in the second. So the 1-out double by Basallo stranded. And Warren scoreless through 2. So far, a better start to his start than last time out. 1-0 Yankees lead. To the top of the third, we will go. And it'll be, as Nathan puts it, smells then top. Wells, Goldschmidt, Judge. 9-1-2 for the Yanks. Yeah, I wouldn't bet on Terang, at least not like via trade or anything this season. But I saw what Judge said the other day. I know Judge likes him a lot. I do, Travis. I do. No, not you, Nathaniel. No. I don't not like you, Nathaniel. I don't like Nathan. I'm just kidding. Nathan, again, I don't like when you actually talk ball because you often are sounding uneducated, but I like when you just hang out. You seem like a cool kid. There's Nathan and there's Nathaniel. Nathaniel, I'm not calling you somebody I don't like. I like you. And for the record, I don't not like somebody based off of their takes. It's a lot more so like the way they go about their takes. It's like somebody were to say, Austin Wells is really struggling. The Yankees should probably go out and acquire Ryan Jeffers and bring somebody else into the fold catching-wise, and maybe that could lose playing time for Austin Wells. He's just been very disappointing. Along those lines, compared to Austin Wells sucks, his team's going nowhere, this Yankee team isn't World Series caliber, like all that sort of shit, just like that's the stuff that drives me insane. I just want to talk ball. I don't mind the smells thing, though. That's kind of funny. Remember last year, it was funny, it was when Goldschmidt started to fall off a little bit. Completely a typo, but I made it in the lineup card on Yankees Avenue. I made it gold shit by a complete accident, and it was like while he was in the midst of like a 1 for 25. What's up? Amp says, "Hey Dan, our Yankees will be just fine." Oh, I totally agree. A lot of baseball ups and downs for everyone. You know that anyway. Everyone stay positive because better days are coming for Yankees. Absolutely. Nathan is funny. That's what I'm saying. I'll give him that. Anyways, top of the third, Wells leads off. First pitch grounded off his foot. 0-1. It does feel like we're in a little bit of a new. I'll just hear this. This is talking about Wells and.
Just said there's more there. There should be more there. There's a lot more there, I believe. 21 homers last year.
0-1 outside 1-1.
To your point, he hit 210 off of righties last year. He's hitting 217, so that's not that much different.
He was better against lefties last year.
He's hitting 111.
Yeah, he's been brutal against lefties. The 1-1 to Wells outside, good take, 2-1. Wells comes in at 177 with OPS below 600 at 591. Dude, I'm so in on Ryan Jeffers. Like, I actually almost think it's going to happen. Not anytime soon, as Wells rips a base hit to right field to lead off the third. Let's go, chat. Word up. All right, let's go. Way to be, Wells. Runner on. Nobody out. Nathan Avenue, you're funny. Nathan, you do bring good vibes. But I'll tell you, when you piss me off, I'm going to, as you are well aware, I will tell you when you piss me off. It wasn't an accident, Joseph, I swear to God. But yeah, let's go. Wells 1 for 1. Leadoff single to begin the third. Kid in AAA for the Yankees, and he's been around 300 higher. Good catcher prospect. Who's that, John? You heard you mention Ryan Jeffers. Hey, word up. We saw, remember when Caballero really started going off? It was when the presence of Volpe was around in Tampa Bay, which kind of gets me excited for when Caballero returns. Say Volpe does like even decent in these 10 days. I feel like Caballero's going to come back and like rake. Anyways, we got back to the top of the order. 0-1 count on Goldschmidt. Wells off first. High pop-up. Actually, a decently hit fly ball. Can of corn, though, for O'Neill. Goldschmidt flies out to right. 1 away, and that'll bring up Aaron Judge. With, Wells off first. Orioles are still wearing those hats. They must just be what they're wearing. Yeah, I want to score, yo. I want to get this running. Let's go, Cap. Chad, how about a Judge homer right now? What do you think about that, huh? What do you think about that? Give me a Judge homer.
And they've been really good at that this year.
Want to know.
Judge with a ground ball at third. That was in the first. Has always hit well here at Oriole Park.
I just realized I'm going to have to make a Volpe homer page. I didn't prep one of those prior to the season. Be a 1-0 to Judge. In there, call the strike. Fastball outside part of the plate. 1-1. I might just put it onto the existence right now or whatever it is. Speaking to existence. I want Judge to go deep right here. Oh, yeah, the Rays are about to start. Down low, 2-1. Or I'm going to put the Rays Blue Jays on my iPad after this half inning.
You talk about Judge and Rice. They put a batting value.
Let's go, Cap.
Judge is plus 23.
Judge got a decent amount of pine tar on his helmet today. Does he usually do that?
That's the highest of any two guys in baseball. Atlanta has
And he's got the classic Jordan cleats on, too, the red ones. It'll be a 2-1 to Judge. Come on, Cap. Oh, he's got to look in his eyes, Chad. He's got to look. Ah, good pitch. Rogers is painting another fastball outside part of the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Judge. You got Wells off first. And, by the way, that's single. Don't call it a comeback, Chad, but that single does have Wells over a 600 OPS.
That's pretty good right there. And his velocity's back tonight.
The 2-2 to Judge. Fouled away. Oh, dude, I think Judge is going to go deep tonight, Chad. You can see it in his swing. You know what I mean?
You'll like this. I just got the funniest text from your former teammate.
Which one?
Paul O'Neill. His text, he said, this O'Neill guy I'm right is confusing me.
2 balls, 2 strikes on Judge. Runner on first, 1 out, 1-0 Yankees lead, top of the third. The pitch. Outside, 3-2. On deck is Rice.
Against lefties, O'Neill, that he's asking himself like Paul used to, can a man forget how to hit a week?
Here we go, chat. 3-2 on Judge.
3-2.
Fouled away again. Still 3-2. Let's see. Rogers is at 36 pitches. 1 out in the third. Let's go. Judge hit a home run. When does Skeen see free agency? I believe after 2029. Which is when Cole's contract expires, by the way. The 3-2. Fouled off again, dude. He's so close. Chad, I think he's going deep today. And it might even be in this at bat. We got a 3-2 count still. Still Wells off first. 1 out. Damn, bruh. I don't know why. I don't know if it's a Yes thing or MLB TV, but they're playing with the audio. One moment, like the master volume is at this level, and then all of a sudden it's up here, then back down. All right, here we go. Another 3-2 on Judge. What does he got? Ball 4. Great take. Great at bat. No challenge, and as he should not challenge Adley Rush because that was indeed a ball. Good call, Blue. Ball 4. Judge walks. First and second. 1 out for Ben Rice. Chat, we got to score this inning. Let's get this to 2-0. Let's go, Rice. Rice singled in the first. Had the home run yesterday, of course, number 13. Whether it be Rice or Bellinger, like they got a job to do here. Get the run and make it 2-0. First pitch, outside, 1-0 with a cutter on Rice. I want 2-0 this inning, Chad. That's all I'm asking for. This is a spot where we should score and capitalize. Over 400 OBP for Judgy. Word. Yep, 403. Hell yeah. I'm down for 4-0. You know what I'm saying, Matt? He does look locked in. I feel like Judge is going to go deep today. The 1-0 to Rice. Outside. Throw down to second. Get down. Safe. Adley threw down to second base. Wells back in decent amount of time. So we got a 2-0 count on Rice.
Like a fraternity?
Yes.
So you never tried to pick off Jason Varitek?
No. Pudge Rodriguez tried to pick me off, and I ended up in an MRI to Texas.
All right, here we go. 2-0 to Ben Rice. The pitch. Called a strike. Sinker. 2-1.
But Joe, did you get picked off? Were you safe?
No, I was safe. But I was.
Look at that kill with his hot dog. Oh, I'd kill for a hot dog right now, Chad. Oh, yeah, I would. I still got my hot dog cooker, by the way. It'll be a 2-1 to Rice. The pitch. Outside, 3-1. Yeah. On deck is Bellinger. Rogers at 42 pitches. 1 out in third. We got a 1-0 Yankees lead. First and second, 3-1 count on Rice. And yes, we need to score at least 1 run here and start just getting back to playing good baseball. It'll be a 3-1. The pitch. Outside, ball 4. Second straight walk. That is bases loaded now. 1 out for Cody Bellinger. Now, even more so, obviously. Sorry, the bat boy kind of threw me for a loop there. Bases loaded, 1 out for Cody Bellinger. I'll even just take a sac fly right here. Obviously, I want more, but need to just make it at least 2-0, if not more. If not more. And maybe 2-0 setting my expectations too low, but I want winning baseball today, chat. That's what I want. Let's go. Yep. Bases loaded. Hell yeah. Let's go, Luann. Am's calling a belly grand slam. Word up.
Off to a great start this year, 1.89 ERA first 3 games, but the last.
I will take any variation of a fly ball that is at least 275 feet.
And he said the problem is he's not really doing a good job of getting guys to 2 strikes early.
And he's not doing a good job putting them away either, as I brought up. 2 strikes are hitting over.
You got Wells off third, he singled. Judge on second, he walked. Rice off first, who also walked. Bases loaded, 1 out. 1-0 Yankees lead for Bellinger. Let's go, Belly. First pitch. Swing and a miss on a sinker, 0-1.
Take a look at the leaders, brought to you by your local Tri-State Buick dealers. Against lefties, the Yankees this year lead the major leagues in slugging, and they lead the majors with 24 home runs.
The 0-1. Ripped up the middle. Oh, no, this could be 2. On the second, on the first. Not in time. Thank goodness. Bellinger beats it out. That is a run scored. Oh, Chad, I was about to go into cardiac arrest, to be honest. It was coming. I felt the shiver in my chest, or however that works. 2-0 Yankees lead, though. Was very close to double play. Henderson fielded himself up the middle because he was shifted. Stepped on second. Quick throw to first, but Bellinger beats it out. And that's a 2-0 Yankee lead. I will absolutely take that. Word up. All right, let me get that clip up. That's good stuff by Belly. Beating that out. That's even that. Like, that's baseball. Like, I wish she could have done more, but in the end, like, all I needed was a sac fly. That essentially was that. So, run driven in, 2-0 Yanks. First and third, 2 outs for Ahmed Rosario. Rosario flew out in the first. He's at 261, 4 homers, 14 ribs. OPS over 800. 805 to be exact. Bump, bump, bump.
First and third, 2 men out.
The 0-1 Rosario. Ground ball left side. Fielded fair. Over to first. Not in time. Not in time. And if so, unless that's overturned, that is another run score for the Yankees. And should be an RBI infield single for Rosario. Nonetheless, if that call stands, that is a 3-0 Yankees lead. Let me see here before I grab this clip. Ground ball, yes. Mayo, off-balance throw into foul territory. His throw was a little bit offline. Alonso absolutely came off the bag. That should be an infield single. Nonetheless, 3-0 Yankees lead. Chat, that is fantastic. Very good. Let's go.
But he did have a big hit, base hit.
Fantastic. Very good. 3-0 Yankees lead. Chad, if you haven't already, if you don't mind, click like in the stream. Helps out a great deal. But yes, very good. So far, so good in this game. 3-0 Yankees, 2 outs in the third inning, and we got a 0-1 count on Grisham. First and second still.
1-1.
Yep, infield single for Rosario. They gave him on that. So Rosario now up to 271 average-wise. OPS up to 821. And that's his 15th RBI for Rosario. The 1-1 of Grisham, outside, 2-1.
Numbers, Joe, that showed that, slugging and home runs, Yankees lead against left-handed pitching. But the removal of Stanton affects that. Of late, they struggle against left-handed pitching.
Yeah, and there's been some good left-handers, but you're right, Michael. He's a presence. He's a force. It gives them so many options that they can use.
Be a 2-1 on Grisham, the pitch in there. Call the strike, 2-2.
But the other thing, though, it does is it keeps.
Just gonna set Rosario clip up.
True. And now they're both hitting lefties. Goldie wasn't so much in the beginning. He's really hitting lefties now again, like he did last year. So you wish you could have 2 DHs.
Work.
Yeah.
Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runs in, 2 men on. We're in the third.
The 2-2 to Grisham. Outside, 3-2. We got first and second, 2 outs, 3-0 Yankees lead. Full count on Grisham in the top of the third.
His last start before he went on the IL. He had a runner on first.
Forgive me, Chad. I'm just waiting for this Rosario clip to get up. There we go.
Couldn't get out of the inning. He threw about 45 pitches. He ended up giving up 4 runs. This is the 30th pitch.
3-2 coming up to Grisham. The pitch. High fly ball. Right center field. That ball is decently hit. Going back. Track. We'll see ya! Let's go! 3-run homer. Trent Grisham, number 6 on the year. And that is a 6-0 Yankees lead. Let's go, chat. Let's go! Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! I love that motherfucker, chat. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I'm to be honest. I love Trent Grisham. Oh! I'm happy for him. I'm happy for me. I'm happy about the score. 6-0 we lead. And boy, oh boy, chat. Or boy, oh boy, do we need that. 6-0 Yankees lead. Thanks to the home run by Trent Grisham. Let's go. 6th home run of the year. Let me get that clip up. And this is exactly what the doctor ordered, chat. Exactly what the doctor ordered. We've been prescribed. It's like we've been prescribed a sleeping pill, chat. Get it? We were prescribed some trazodone by Trent Grisham. Very, very, very good. Wonderful things. 3-run homer, Trent Grisham, 6th of the year. And that's what I'm saying, yo. Like, Grisham, we got to have results at some point. You know, the underlying metrics are one thing, but no matter what, he is not in the same tier of at-bat as Wells and Jazz. He's just not. And there you go. 3-run homer. 6-0 Yankees lead. To the bottom of the 3rd, we now go. That is much more like it. Homers. Some hustle down the base path. So far, no issues, anything on defense. Warren's looking good early so far. This is Yankee baseball. This is what we do. Much better. Much better. A lot more game to go. But I'm liking this, chat. I am liking this. Lefty, too, of course. Off the lefty for a 6-0 Yankees lead. Awesome. Wonderful things. Wonderful things. So now with that, Grisham, 6 home runs as a year, as we've mentioned. He has 26 RBIs, too, yo. 26 RBIs. Again, not even in the same stratosphere, despite the average in a similar spot. Production, competence level at bat, and just trusting Grisham, not even the same tier, close to the same tier as Wells and Jazz. But yeah, let's go. Let's go. All possible because of a productive out. As in Bellinger keeping the inning going by hustling down to first base. And then Rosario, same deal. Yeah, that was a good inning. That was a good inning. Hell yeah, Zach. Let's go. I did eat chicken parm today, Dark. Yo, wait, what are the odds of that? Actually, no, in fairness, that was afterwards. After the Volpe news. I want to say, what are the odds I had a chicken parm sub on the day Volpe got called up, but it was after. Anyways, that's awesome. 6-0 Yankees lead. A lot of baseball left, but fantastic start to this game. And yes, Grisham now 26 RBIs. You guys know what I'm saying? Like, do you agree? Grisham can't hit whatever he's at. Where's he at now? He's at 179. Like, he's hitting less than Austin Wells. He's hitting less than Jazz. But it's not even close. The level at bats between him and the other two. All right. So, yes, we're up 6-0. Now, bottom of the 3rd. It'll be 8-9-1 for the Orioles. Mayo, Jackson, and then Henderson. Swing and a miss, 1-2. But, yeah, anyways, quick little recap and everything so far, and then I'm going to get the Rays game going. Warren, so far, is scoreless into the 3rd, and offensively, obviously, the Yankees just tacked on an additional 5 runs. Game got going, leadoff solo shot by Goldschmidt. And then upstairs, 2-2. And then, yeah, just a couple walks. You had a Wells single, shout out to Wells. Ended up scoring a run. Bellinger hustling down on a what could have been a double play, but just beat it out to score the Yankees' 2nd run. Abner Rosario, RBI infield single after that. Then it was 3-0 Yankees, and then you had the Grisham homer. 3-2 on Mayo.
3-2 on Mayo.
Fouled away, still 3-2.
I feel like my dog Butter, very judgmental if I have a bad broadcast.
Butter could care less. Butter just wants to come in your office and sit with you.
Gives me that side eye. Not good.
Does Butter like chicken fingers?
Butter eats anything, unfortunately. Anything.
3-run homers, man. I love 3-run homers.
Michael and Joe, you know how a lot of dogs just like to watch like Animal Planet or something like that?
Be a 3-2. Outside. That's a leadoff walk. Not ideal, Warren. Not ideal. Not the end of the world, but not ideal.
So here's Jeremiah Jackson. Now Jackson is playing so well at second. That's one of the reasons they're moving another Jackson, Jackson Holiday, to play some third base as he rehabs from the hamate bone injury.
0-1 on Jackson.
About two, and then Jeremiah Jackson really struggled at third base. And
Let's go, Will.
yesterday, I mean, Jackson Holiday's a really young kid. These aren't easy.
Yo, the Rays are already up 1-0. I gotta get that game on. Or maybe I won't put it on just yet. I don't know. I don't need to watch the Rays. At some point I will. But they're up 1-0 over Toronto already. Ball and a strike on the 9-hitter Jackson. On deck is Henderson. Let's go, Will. Come on. I want this to go nice and smooth. I want a nice, smooth, clean, easy Yankee win. And so far, the offense is obviously doing their part.
Really been struggling. 11 games, 133.
It'll be a 1-1 to Jackson, the pitch. Fouled away, 1-2.
Their team in RBIs.
And Jeremiah has 24 and Alonso has 22.
The 1-2. Skied foul, still 1-2. What's up, Chad? How we doing, yo?
No, tomorrow's game is scheduled to be a night game. The weather forecast is terrible. Where
What's up, Ace?
there's going to be heavy rain, so the Orioles have been
Yeah, they just keep on winning.
They have moved tomorrow's game to be a 1
I agree, Amp.
and start.
I agree.
So
Word. Goki mentioned that Grisham's hitting 308 with runners in scoring position. Ground ball up the middle. That ball is going to be fielded at short by Schumann. Oh, and he makes a bad flip over Rosario. Damn. What the hell, bro? What the hell, Schumann? Shake it off, but god damn. That's unfortunate right there. That was a DP. Yeah, at least one, possibly a double play. For those that are just listening along, fielded by Schumann, he then goes to transfer and he bobbles the ball, loses control of it, and it just sails over Rosario's head. So it'll be first and second, nobody out. That's not ideal. Can't happen, really, but
Henderson, who does have 9 home runs, has been struggling as he's not hitting for a high average.
you're good, Will. I like the way Will reacted to that. I cannot stand when pitchers, like, drop their shoulders or, like, just have a bum look on their face after, like, an error's made. Look at Volpe smiling ear to ear. Because it's like, yeah, obviously I wish that play was made, but, like, go pick him up. Like, go get the next few outs. Warren had his natural reaction of, like, oh, but then right away he just, like, he gathered himself and was like, all right. Anyways, obviously that's not ideal. E6 on Schumann. It'll be first and second now. Nobody out. 1-0 count on the leadoff hitter Henderson. Ground ball left side. Fielded diving stop by McMahon at third. I don't know what is going on, bro. I don't know what is going on. That is... McMahon made a nice sliding play to his left. Gorgeous play. And then throws to second. All right, in fairness, I don't know what's to be done there because Rosario is so far away from second base. He could not get there in time. So I don't know who is to blame on that. I mean, great play by McMahon. I mean, on his end, you figure the second baseman is going to be there. But in fairness to Rosario, he's positioned so far away from second base. How's he supposed to get there in time? That ball was smoked. But man, Jesus Christ. I don't even know who to... I don't know, Roscoe. I don't know what... Talisman says Rosario was to blame. Like, I assume so too, but also... It's not possible for him to get to second base in time from where he was positioned. So maybe it's why was he positioned there. And anyways, nonetheless, it is now bases loaded. Nobody out for Taylor Ward. First pitch down low, 1-0. So Warren very much kind of getting screwed here. Granted, that was a great play by McMahon. Probably should have been a base hit. But, yeah, nonetheless, we're in a jam now. Bases juiced. 1-0 count on Ward. Come on, Will. The 1-0. In there, call the strike on a sweeper, 1-1. That was crazy. I think, for real, I don't even know. My natural reaction to blame Rosario, but I feel like I don't. Actually, sorry, I didn't see where Rosario's position. All right, no worries, Tommy. That's what I'm saying too. It's like you just assume Rosario is his fault, but also it's like, I don't know. We'll have to tune into the U.S. postgame to get Boone's thoughts on it. Anyways, 2-1 on Ward. And yeah, obviously, no matter what the reasoning is or who to blame, nonetheless, it is bases loaded here. So that is the situation at hand. We gotta get out of it. I'll forgive one run here. The 2-1, that is just outside 3-1. Obviously can't walk him here. Come on, Will. Which sucks. I mean, he's been put in a bad spot, but also, yeah, you can't walk in a run and just nobody out. Adley's on deck.
3-1. I don't have that up on the board, but we have it on our bug.
On our bug? All right, here we go. The 3-1. 2. 3-2. Good pitch. 95-mile-an-hour fastball, inner part of the plate.
Shoes on that fastball, 3-1.
Damn, Ward looks very similar to McMahon. All right, big 3-2, the pitch. Popped him up. That will possibly be deep enough. I don't know if they're going to send him. I wouldn't if I were the Orioles. Judge fields it, and Mayo will tag Judge with a throw, actually a little bit offline, but nonetheless, Mayo goes back to third. Judge smirking a little bit because his throw wasn't great. He's had a few throws that have been a little funky lately, but the mere threat of his arm kept that runner at third base. Don't tell Chris Rose that. But anyways, bases loaded now still. 1 out, though, for Adley Rutschman. On deck is Alonso. Big first out as Ward flies out to right field. All right, chat. 1 away. Yep. Good job. Good job, Cap. Good job, Will. Double play now. Nathan, I can 100% say I am also down for that. Boone thoughts can't happen, but man, we're good. Hey, Longer Lord, what's up, yo? Well, they are a good defensive squad, Longer Lord. Would you disagree? Now, we'll see what they look like with Volpe and, you know, when Rosario's at second base. The one downside of that is, like, Jazz is a good defensive second baseman more often than not. But they are a good defensive team. Yo, 1. Ground ball right side. That ball is fielded at second by Rosario. Over to first, or second for 1. On to first. It's a double play. How about that? How about that, chat? So you had bases loaded because of, you know, some funky stuff, some mishaps, an error by Schumann. Weird, out of position, whatever it may be. Bases loaded, fire me up, Warren. And he gets a pop out, no run scores, then a double play of Adley Rutschman. Inning over, Yankees remain in front, 6-0. I'm posting on Yankees Ave. That's awesome. Way to be, Warren. That is fantastic. And I'll tell you, my respect meter for Warren has went up. And not just because he got out of that, but after the Schumann error, he naturally reacted like, oh, come on, man. But a lot of times pitchers like almost will react in a way where they want their fielder to see how disappointed they are when they fuck up. Which is like, yo, I'd be disappointed too. And naturally, Warren was like, oh, shit, like when it happened. But then right away, he gathered himself, was like, all right, kind of like, I'm going to pick you up type vibes. And what did he do? He got out of it despite 2 mishaps defensively from the Yankees. 6-0 lead remains. To the 4th, we will go. Let me get that clip up. Warren was so pumped up. Oh, I love it. I love it. So yeah, we're back to playing some decent baseball here, chat, despite what we just saw that inning. Again, the Rosario one I can kind of excuse, because it's like he was so far. I'm not going to blame him, at least. He was so far out of position. He could not have gotten there. And that's not his fault. That's just where he was placed. But that's neither here nor there. 6-0 Yankees lead. To the 4th we go. It'll be Schumann, Wells, Goldschmidt. 8-9, and then top for the Yankees. Warren escapes with a DP. Beautiful. Alrighty, chat. How are we doing? Good game so far. Good game. What's up, Christian? Word up. Shout out to Christian from Manila, Philippines. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Manila? But yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Fire me up, chat. Yeah, let's get some more runs. Yeah, Schumann leading off. Schumann, Wells, Goldschmidt. We're going full throttle here, Chad. We're taking care of business. It's time to get back in the win column. And yeah, the Rays lead. Is it still 1-0? 1-0 over Toronto, bottom of the 2nd. I kind of want some wings. First pitch to Schumann. Foul back. 0-1.
One thing the Orioles did, they gave Roger some rest with that inning.
Yeah, and you'll have a different tie on.
Maybe.
Yeah. I tell you what, there are a lot of good things that happened that last half inning, and it started with Wells and Goldschmidt going to the mound and talking to Will Warren. And then the way he battled to get out of that inning.
That was epic.
This kid's tough.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been so impressed. I think about the starts where he had the hiccups last year, that one in Toronto where he was one pitch from being out of the game. He ended up giving him like 5 innings. He bounces back extremely well.
Still 0-2 on Schumann.
You know what that was? No. Swing to left, hit it to right. Huh. I think he hit it off the end of the bat, the cut part. He's so far out in front of it. Yeah. Cuts across.
All right. We got an 0-2 count on Schumann. Top of the fourth, 6-0 Yankees lead.
Look at where he hits this. Yeah. That's a little bit too far out front. Gotta back it up a little bit.
Let's go, Shu.
The swing was actually good, though. You see the head down, the extension.
Look at that Yankee dugout.
A little more orthotics action.
Jazz is happy. The 0-2. Ground ball up the middle.
Ground ball.
Short. Henderson over to first. Gets the hustling Schumann. I like the hustle. One away. And that'll bring up Austin Wells, who, again, he singled in his first at-bat and went on to score on the Bellinger RBI force out. And that got his OPS above 600, chat, for what it's worth. Anyway, so yes, one away. Here is Wells. Rodgers at 58 pitches. Yankees lead 6-0, top of the fourth. First pitch to Wells, inside, cutter, 1-0.
I saw. You did that to me in Boston, too.
But you were signing so many autographs that I couldn't wait for you.
The 1-0. Foul back, 1-1.
Should I be rude to people so I catch up with you? Or should I be nice to people and you would wait for me?
I am going to put the Blue Jays game on my on the iPad, chat, so I can monitor those Rays. The 1-1 to Wells. Swing and a miss. Good changeup. 1-2.
Like anything about Mayo yesterday.
No.
He hit the 3-run home run, get it?
And he wasn't even supposed to be playing.
Yeah.
Now they're trying it with Cowser.
1-2.
1-2 to Wells. Good take, 2-2.
2-2.
Wells, I'm down in the meantime to give you a fresh start, my friend. I want Ryan Jeffers no matter what, but he's a ways away. So in the meantime, if you want to kind of start fresh today, yeah, nice single in his first AB. Decent at bat so far here. The 2-2. Sky to center field. Could that dunk? Oh, I pray, Chad, I pray. No, Dirty Henderson's got it. What a bastard. Yeah, it was all right play. It was fine. It was a nice play. No, but Henderson.
No, it was Gunnar. How did Gunnar get out there?
Yeah. Anyways, Wells pops up the center. Honestly, nothing that incredible. It was a nice play. 2 away. Then I bring up Paul Goldschmidt.
It didn't get a good jump on it. You're going to see, and I thought there were problems written all over this. But
It was a nice play.
They avoided each other.
It's a nice play. Didn't exactly cure cancer,
Jackson
but
was
nice play.
communicating with either one of them. It's a really good play.
It's fine. I'm just salty. I wanted Wells to get a second hit. See, like, I've been pissing on Wells, but obviously I'm rooting hard for him. Like, if you're a Yankee, you're my guy.
What I've noticed, I'd say with
For the most part.
3 or 4 balls in the last 2
Everybody on this team, I root for. You guys know, though, the one dude that I have issue with. Goldschmidt to right field, base hit. Second hit of the night for Goldschmidt. He stays hot. Now at a 267 batting average, 920 OPS. And the player I was referring to, many of you know, is Ronald Guzman from 2021, who didn't hustle in his Yankee debut. And that's when the way you guys talk about a player when they go over 4 is how I talk about Ronald Guzman, because when you don't hustle, that is something I actually will get on you for. Or anything like that. Bad attitude, stuff like that. Anyway, so a 2-out single for Goldschmidt, and that'll be runner on first for Judge, who walked his last time up and scored on the, was it the Rosario single or whatever it was? He ended up scoring. Ball outside, 1-0.
1-0.
Yeah, I think he scored on the Rosario infield single. The 1-0. 2-0.
2-0 on Judge.
We got to start just playing. And I feel bad because I don't want to be like, 4 games of Spencer Jones, I'm good off him now. Like, nah, it's not even so much that, but just like the way Gold was swinging, you should just DH him every day until Stan comes back. The 2-0. Down low. 3-0. On deck is Rice. But yeah, I would just like, and you'll have Jones, so you can still start, like, give Grisham a day in center or whatever it may be. And there's so many times where they want to DH Judge, and with that, you can, not play Goldschmidt every single day. But more often than not, we should just DH Goldschmidt, or have both Goldschmidt and Rice in the lineup right now. Even if that means Jones doesn't play every day. The 3-0. Outside, another walk for Judge. 4-pitch walk. It'll be first and second, 2 outs for Ben Rice. Rice is 1 for 1 with a walk. He comes into this at-bat hitting .317 with a 1.123 OPS. First and second, 2 outs. Pitch number 70 coming up for Rogers. Chad, after this happening, I'm going to run to the men's room, if you don't mind. Hey, yo, shout out to Ace with a $20 super chat. Says we need a righty catcher. Absolutely. Ryan Jeffers from the Twins. And another bullpen piece at the deadline. Multiple bullpen pieces. But yes, I agree. Jazz needs to earn his lefty pitching at bats like McMahon did. Dan, wings on me. Ace, you're the best, man. Thank you so much, bro. I mentioned before how I'm kind of in the mood for some wings, and I might get some after the game. And now I certainly will be. Ace, you're the man. Appreciate you, bro. And I agree. I agree with everything you just said. Everything you just said. I couldn't agree more. Could not agree more.
Franchise record with 100 or more innings. And the Orioles have had some really good pitchers.
So yeah, here's Ben Rice, first and second, 2 outs, top of the fourth, 6-0 Yankees lead. The pitch in there, called a strike, 0-1.
6 runs here in 3 innings.
But yeah, gonna run to the restroom really quick after this chat, but I will be right back for the bottom of the fourth. Where are we at? Yeah, top 4.
This year, his expected ERA is 3.65, but it's 4.75 coming in this game.
The 0-1 to Rice. Outside, great take. I would have swung at that, chat. Me personally. By the way, my PS5 took a tumble the other day. It still works just fine, but my HDMI in the PS5 is like no longer working. I can't play MLB. And I've actually been wanting to. But like, the PlayStation still turns on, and no HDMI cord will work. The 1-1, swing and a wave, rather. 1 and 2 on Rice. Similar pitch to the prior one. But yeah, like I use like Clodog's Nintendo Switch HDMI, or any HDMI. I have multiple HDMIs, and none of them are working. But my PS5, like, it does turn on. But I had it like hooked up on a table, and then that table was in front of the PS5 hooked up to a monitor, and it was on a table in front of the PS5. And then I forgot about the cord was like kind of lifted off the ground, and I tripped over it. My PS5, everything went flying, including me. And ever since then, the HDMI doesn't work. Rice down swinging, all good. All good, though. I'm going to go run to the bathroom real quick, chat. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
We're here for... There's flying. And then there's getting more out of travel with Platinum. Get to the airport and make yourself comfortable with fresh sushi in Tokyo, a delicious cocktail in Atlanta, or even a soothing cup of tea in London. Enjoy thoughtfully curated dining with exceptional service to match worldwide. With access to the largest global airport lounge network, there's nothing like Platinum.
At Rourke's, we know you're ready to find your future. This is a haven for whatever you find interesting. For those willing to work hard for whatever comes next. For anyone searching for an incredible campus experience both in and out of the classroom. It all starts with one simple question. What do you want to do? At Wilkes, you will. Be part of a university you'll love. For more information, visit wilkes.edu.
Travel Pro. You're now free to move.
Go from business to leisure like you mean business. Introducing the all-new Optima. Travel Pro. Made to move.
This is Arby's pulled pork and chopped brisket. This is the juicy result of slow smoking meat for up to 13 hours. And this is you forgetting time exists and getting lost in the sauce.
Arby's, we have the meat.
That was something that no one had ever seen before, ever.
Yankee Stadium Thursday, May 21st, when the Yankees take on the Blue Jays in a postseason rematch. It's cap night. First 18,000 guests 21 and older. Receive a Yankees cap courtesy of Budweiser. Tickets are going faster. Get yours today at Yankees.com. First pitch to Alonso is ball.
1-0 count on Alonso, bottom 4, 6-0 Yanks. Called a strike, no challenge. Some teams just don't challenge that often. And if Alonso had challenged there, it would have been overturned. But nope, 1-1 on Pete. And yeah, bottom 4, 6 on the Yanks. It'll be Alonso, Basallo, O'Neill, the 1-1. outside 2-1. But yeah, you got a 1-0 lead still for the Rays over Toronto, top 3.
Because you have a goodness about you that a lot of people I know don't have.
And that's really the only score that matters to us. We don't gotta pay attention to the rest. Unless there's something I'm missing, but
Pete Alonso signs with the Orioles.
2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2.
The Mets didn't want to sign him to a 5-year deal. Do you believe that Pete Alonso is happy that they're struggling? And when you got let go from jobs, were you happy when they didn't do well?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Luna, right back at you. Danny's a toilet right next to his computer. Yo, I wouldn't be against that, John. I wouldn't be. Honestly, all I really need is this room.
I think the hardest part about
Like, I love the rest of my crib, and here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. Let's go. Fastball by Alonso, 95 miles an hour. Strikeout number 3 for Warren. I would have thought he had one more than that. But anyways, one away, and that'll bring up Basalo. But yeah, no, like I have so the way my crib is laid out. You guys, some of you have seen it before. But like I got my bedroom, and then I have like a little like. I mean, maybe I could just show you really quick. You see how the crib works? It's like this is the bedroom, and then there's that den room right there, and then I have my kitchen. That's where that table is. And there's or either the living room, and then there's my kitchen. I spend probably like 80% of my day when I'm home, just in my bedroom. I have my desk in here. I have everything in here. I'll chill in the living room. But like I'm never really in the kitchen. Not that it's a big crib, so there's not much places to go, but trust me, if I could just stay in this room, never leave, when I'm in the crib, I'm not trying to sound like a, what are those people are, but, trust me, I'll be down. 0-2 count on Basalo. The pitch. Yes! Oh, sorry. Tipped it. Good, really good changeup, though. My camera straight.
And I can tell you, Michael, you don't recover in a couple months.
Yes. Hey, thanks, Joe. Appreciate you.
Guys, Pete Alonso spoke when he was at Yankees.
Word up, Tim. Let me know when you're around, bro. Chat, we are all getting Arby's tonight. I haven't Arby's in a minute. In a minute, yo. Inside, 1 and 2. Hey, speaking of the mods, where's Morg at? Where's my guy Morg? I'm a little behind, but Dan muttering about Dirty Henderson in this play was pretty good, but didn't exactly cure cancer, got me dying. Well, for real, it was like a nice play, but they were acting, like he pulled off with the Willie Mays catch. Ground ball to Goldschmidt, flips over to Warren, 2 away, Basalo grounds out. Dan, if you watch the rest of the development, there's a clip of Here Comes the Judge. You should clip it and use it. I'll try to remember that, John. I'm down. I'm down. Where's my lightsaber? The lightsaber's in the living room. Yeah. Damn right, JDS. I'll be in there, area 28th May. I'll hit you up, see what's up. 28th, huh? How long? Because that's an interesting weekend for me. When's Memorial Day? Memorial Day, I do go back home. It's also my birthday weekend. Not that I'm a girl about that stuff. Can I say that? Yeah, right. That's fine. Girls really celebrate their birthdays. Word up. I'm more so. That's like it's a kickoff of summer. I go back home down to the shore. Dan Rourke Sr. today too. He said you never come home anymore, which is like not true. I was like just home, but driven to left field. That ball is decently hit. Can't get out. Bellinger makes a catch running past the foul line in left. Way to be. Inning over. Scoreless 4th for Will Warren. Yeah, really nice catch by Bellinger. I might even post that. I'm gonna. But anyways, Memorial Day. My birthday is May 26th, and Memorial Day this year is. When is Memorial Day? Oh, Memorial Day is the 25th. Actually, wait, on my birthday, that's a Tuesday. Again, not that I get all weird about my birthday. More so, I like Memorial Day. Memorial Day is like the best. And not that I just treat it as like a party day. Me and my boys, we obviously show respect for what it's about. But that day, I go home to the shore. But if you're in town the 28th, Tim, now that I look at the calendar, we're definitely we'll be chilling. So yeah, we'll do something. Come my way, bro. We'll take care of you. Show you around the crib. Maybe get something to eat in Hoboken. But yeah, I cannot wait for it just to be like hot out, summer, beach. Oh my God, Chad, I am gonna be swimming. I'm not a big like laying out in the. Well, no, I love getting sun, but more so like just the beach specifically. I like to go to the beach to frickin' swim, swim. That's what me and my boys do. Particularly me and my boy Sloke. We swim. We go to the beach and we just swim. Oh, I could do it right now, Chad. I already have my summer planned out where I'm And this thing I'm telling Dan Rourke Sr., like, I want to be home more too, although I have been home. But also, we're building me a nice little, like, curtain studio mini setup so I can stream and do morning Yanks at home, stream games at home again. And with that, I already see myself taking a nice dip in the ocean before 8 a.m. morning Yanks show And just like, oh, that's going to be my summer chat. I cannot wait for it to be hot out. Let me tell you. So anyways, I'm excited for the end of May. All right. Running grab by Bellinger. Okie doke. So, yeah, 6-0 the lead remains. To the top of the fifth we go. And for the Yankees, it will be, speaking of Bellinger leading off, it'll be Bellinger, Rosario, Grisham in the top of the fifth. Warren so far, bouncing back, 4 scoreless, 1 hit, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. Rays have second and third with 2 outs. I cannot believe Patrick Corbin is pitching for the Blue Jays in 2026. So Trevor Rogers is done. They're going to go to Walker, who it slips my mind if he's righty or lefty, but we'll see in a second. But Rogers, his day is done. 4 innings, 6 earned runs. So his struggles continue after a really good year last year, where he had a sub-2 ERA. Yes, Bellinger will lead off. First pitch from the lefty, Walker. In there, call the strike, 0-1.
He was priceless.
New pitcher is Josh Walker.
All right. 0-1 to Bellinger. Upstairs, 1-1. Oh my God, bro. The Blue Jays are ass.
With Yogi, but I hope it doesn't obscure
3-0 Tampa Bay. I cannot believe it, bro.
I mean, the things that he did, a 3-time MVP and all the winning, the 10 world championships, just terrific.
The 1-1 to Bellinger.
And he
Outside.
joke with Jeter, you're not going to catch me. And Jeter only got to 5, and he was right, he didn't catch me.
Just posted my story. The Blue Jays are ass in all caps. The ass part is in all caps. The rest was in standard or lowercase, whatever you call it. The 2-1 to Bellinger. High drive. Center field. But Kowser is there in front of the track. 1 away. And that'll bring up Ahmed Rosario. 1 for 2 with an RBI infield single. So yeah, Rays now lead over Toronto 3-0. I mean, go figure. Patrick Corbin is freaking pitching for them. And I'm not trying to be rude. But it's like, Jesus, bro. Like, what are we doing? I thought we were running it back. By running it back, I mean like going toe-to-toe in the East.
Just a run scored. Yeah.
Now, and this, talking about, speaking of Memorial Day, that is very much line of demarcation. Once you get to that point, it's kind of like, all right, you know, we'll see where we're at come Memorial Day. Sooner or later, y'all, like, we may just have a conversation about the Blue Jays and what they're going to be this year. I keep saying they're going to be in it, and I still think they will. But just watching them, like, they got Patrick Corbin on the bumper now. Like, I know they've had a lot of injuries, and they have. They've been, like, destroyed by injuries, in fairness. But at some point, yo, it might just be, like, just not a good year for the Blue Jays. World Series hangover, who knows? Anyways, 1-0 to Rosario. Upstairs, 2-0. We got top of the fifth, 6-0 Yankees. Little scoring recap. Goldschmidt leadoff homer in the first. And then in the, third, you had a leadoff single by Wells. Walks to Grisham to Judge and Rice. And then Bellinger RBI ground force out to make it 2-0. Ahmed Rosario, who's up now, RBI infield single to make it 3-0. And then Trent Grisham, 6th home run of the year, 3-run shot, lefty to make it 6-0. And that's your scoring. 6-0 Yanks, top of the fifth, 2-1 count, 1 out on Rosario. And Warren's pitched really well. The 2-1. High pop-up. Center field. Kowser's there. Says he's got it, and he does. 2 away. Rosario flies out, and that'll bring up Trent Grisham. Let me update the home run graphic just in case he goes deep again, chat. Just in case he does it again. And yeah, 26 RBIs now for Grisham, yo. Say what you will.
He's still got about 20 soft hits coming, though.
Say what you will. He's not a helpless at bat by any means. First pitch, outside, 1-0. So here's another lefty at bat for him.
1-0 on Grisham.
Against, what's this guy's name again? Walker?
We're in the fifth. Yankees trying to even the series, 1-1, and trying to snap a 4-game losing streak.
The 1-0 to Grisham. In there, call the strike, 1-1.
1-1.
This guy looks like Steven Matz, but bigger and with longer hair. The 1-1 at Stairs, 2-1.
On Grisham. The home run was his 6th of the year.
Yep.
And he has 26 runs batted in.
Mm-hmm. I want his OPS over 700 so bad. He's getting there, 677. Let's go, Grish. The 2-1. Upstairs, 3-1. On deck is McMahon. Upstairs, way upstairs and inside. Walk for Grisham. It was a slider. Hella sliders inside and up. 2-out walk for Grisham. He reaches base. And it'll be a runner on first. 2 outs for Ryan McMahon. What's up, Chad? How we doing, yo?
I mean, you look and it says that he throws curveball, four-seam, or sinker.
Hey, Sor with a $20 super chat. My man. Appreciate you, Sor. Good to see you again. He says, at the end of the month, I'm driving to California. Should I go through Colorado and Utah or New Mexico and Arizona? I don't know much about, like, which direction to lead you here in Swordfish. I don't really leave the tri-state area, but I just feel like you should go through New Mexico and Arizona. I've been to Arizona. I've loved Arizona. I've been to Colorado, too. That was my first ever flight back in 2021 with JM. And thanks so much again, Sword. You're the man. Appreciate you. And, yeah, my first ever flight was to Colorado for the All-Star game in 2021 with JM, back when I was still an intern. And that scared the shit out of me, let me tell you. My first experience with turbulence, yo, I thought that was it. I was like, I didn't even get to win a ring. I'm going to pass away in this plane, ringless. But it was all, I was safe and sound. 0-2 on McMahon. And then I went to Arizona a couple times now. This past year, last year, a few years ago for spring training with Chris Rose. At least the last 2 years with Chris Rose. A few years ago, we had like a whole big house there with Jam. But I love Arizona. Let me tell you, if I'm ever loaded, chat, win the lottery or something, little winter home out in Arizona, wouldn't be against that. Oh, I guess it would make sense for my winter home to be in Florida. But I think we're nowhere close to a winter home yet, chat. McMahon skies it foul, or is that going to be, well, it's no matter what foul. Is that going to stay in? No, out of play. In the seats. 0-2 still. 2 outs, runner on first, that's Grisham. Hey, Ryan Davis with a $5 super chat says, I want the Yankees to draft Tegan Coons, the right-handed pitcher out of Tennessee. He's a true stud. He held number 4, number 3 in the nation. Texas 4 hits and 15 strikeouts, no runs and 7 pitch. That sounds great, Ryan. Where's he projected to go? Is he like a highly coveted prospect right now? Would he fall to where the Yankees are picking? Which I don't even know where the Yankees would be picking. I don't follow the draft too much. I mean, I'll pay attention to who they pick first, but the 0-2. McMahon down looking on a sweeper. Oh, good. Shake it off. Yankees go down scoreless in the 5th. They still lead 6-0. Do want to eventually, tack on some more runs, even if just for the fun of it. But Warren's looking good. Yanks so far, for the most part, looking good. And, yeah, for Baltimore coming up, it'll be 7-8-9, Cowser, Mayo, Jackson. And right now, the Rays lead Toronto 3-0, bottom of the 3rd. Dan, let's be honest, everyone from Jersey, when they get old, move to Florida. I know, it'd be so cliche if I do that, but, hey, with good reason. Now, for me, and I'm sure this is part why people do it here, too, but, obviously, like, spring training, like, that would be cool. That's, like, ways away. That's when I'm, like, old. Like, maybe even, like, retirement age. Yeah, all good. All good on Ryan's end. What happened to Spencer Jones? Not playing today against the lefty. I'm sure we'll see him tomorrow for when Kyle Braddis is pitching the righty. Although I don't really necessarily think we should. Nothing against Jones per se. And I feel so bad. It's like unfair to I'm not judging him over 4 games. I just know Goldschmidt's hitting right now. I want him and Rice both in the lineup, even against righties. I want to see Rosario in there tomorrow again too, but I'm sure we'll see Jazz. Dan Rourke taking over Michael Kay when he retires. Nah. I don't think so. What's up, Claude Dog? Dan, we're going to take over for Cashman. I'll take over for Boone for you. I don't think I'd do a good job as that. And that's me being humble, yes, but as you guys know, I would much rather be the assistant GM and just think out loud and give my thoughts, but not have to face any of the repercussions for it. Same with how I want to be a bench coach. Not actually. I mean, I'd love to be, but, I'm well aware that fans don't translate well to being GMs most of the time. Although perhaps I'd be the exception. Yeah, Claude Dog in the chat. Florida Dar for life. Yeah, one day. Maybe when I'm 65. Whenever I were to retire. But I can already see, I'm going to be one of those people, when I retire, I'm just going to be, retired for 2 months, and then... I mean, why would I I know I'm ways away from this anyways, but, when I'm 65, I'll just keep doing this. Maybe if I were to, ever go away from doing this, say my life goes on a different path, and then, at 65, when I, retire from, a different job, and then I come back to this. I want the Blue Jays to score. I'm new to this. Who is Chloe? The Club Dog's my girlfriend, Nathan. Hate to break it to you, brother. But yeah, you really are. You're that new around here, Nathan? I thought you've at least been around here for a couple weeks now. Daniel still have nice hair when you're 65. I hope so. I hope so. My dad's got a good head of hair, and he's 70. Yankees Mets this weekend looks good. Yeah. We'll be live for that on Friday. I think Saturday as well. But again, Dan Senior says I never come home anymore, which made me feel kind of sad before. So we'll see what the deal is with that. But at the very least, we'll be live on Friday. Tomorrow, we won't have a watch party now that it's a 1 o'clock game, by the way. Because I am going to be going to the office. I'm actually filming a documentary tomorrow. Believe it or not. Ryan Davis says, the Yankees received a 10-pick penalty from their first pick, number 25, for exceeding the second surcharge. Yep. So they picked 35. Wow, 35 still feels late, though. Get Dan Senior on the stream. He's been on one, yo. He's been on one. Way back when. Like during our first season of doing these in 2024. I think we ordered Wingstop, and he came up and brought it to me, and Dan Senior was on the stream for a minute. He's the GOAT. Wells is challenging this, which if it's overturned, it would be a strikeout of Cowser to lead off the fifth. And let's say it may have been a strike. Let's see. Yeah. Ring him up. Warren's strikeout number 4. And that'll be 1 out as Cowser's down looking thanks to the ABS challenge. 1 away, and that'll bring up the 8-hitter Kobe Mayo. On deck is Jackson. Yep, great challenge. Don't ask me that question, Christopher. I would pick Chloe. How's Warren looking been in all night? He's looking good, JDS. Looking good. Only a bit of trouble he had was in large part due to some defensive-ish mishaps in the third. Bases loaded, and really not too much of his fault. Nobody out, and he ends up getting out of it. So no adversity besides that, but even that, he wiggled in and out. So he's been good. So far, 4 1/3 scoreless. He's got a 1-1 count on Kobe Mayo. And then, yeah, the Yankees took it to Trevor Rogers. Hopefully we keep scoring. 1 and 2 now on Mayo. Who made the last out for us? Was it McMahon? So we'll have Schumann, Wells, Goldschmidt coming up in the 6th. Yo, word up, Smooth. Yeah, dude, he asked that right when she pops in. I'm just kidding, Chloe. I mean, I'm just kidding. Wingstop will give you the shits. I want wings tonight. I think I'm going to get some wings. It won't be from Wingstop because you're right. Who do I have more memories with, Judge or your girlfriend? Why are we having this conversation right now? She knows what the answer is. Not to the initial question, but who I've known Judge for longer. I met the Clo Dog Chloe, when did I meet you? It was January last year? When did you start working at Jam? And that's what it was. When she was announced that she was joining, I screenshotted her profile introduction picture in our Slack chat and sent to my boys. And I was like, yo, she's pretty and she's a Star Wars fan, yo. Word up. Next thing you know, she's Mrs. Yanks Ave. Swing and a miss. Warren gets Mayo swinging a 94-mile-an-hour fastball, 2 away. Strikeout number 5 for Warren. Pitch count in a pretty decent spot, too. 71 pitches through 4 2/3. So, not to go too far ahead of ourselves, but you'd like to think he can get us through 6. 2 outs now, and here is the 9-hitter, Jeremiah Jackson. Foul the way, 0-1.
That's the danger zone to him. Is that
Let's go, Blue Jays.
strike breaking balls are really dangerous to this young man.
You know what I'm saying?
Power. Carlos
When is the anniversary?
ready to make his next start.
Oh, God. I'm not even trying to be that guy. I don't know if Chloe knows it, to be honest. I know our first date anniversary. I think it was November 9th.
Quickly 0-2.
Somewhere around there, November 9th, November 10th. But then, it was like a month and a half of chilling. Jesus Christ, chat. Can't we just watch the game? We got a 1-2 count, 6-0 lead, 2 outs at the bottom of the 5th. I'm just kidding. I don't mind talking about it. It's been a good game so far. Good game. And of course, as we are Monday through Friday, we'll be live tomorrow morning for the Morning Yankees show at 8 a.m. And hopefully it'll be good vibes. We get a nice win here. Line to the second baseman. Now, under the glove of Amed Rosario. That'll be an E4. So we've talked about it, and I still stand by it, but something we know going into the idea of Jazz, or sitting Jazz to play Rosario, is he's nowhere near the defender Jazz is, and that ball has to be fielded. Yeah, it stayed down. That play's got to be made. Warren's getting beat today, yo. Now, I mean, Warren kind of shrugged his shoulders a little too much there for my liking, but it's all good. It's all good. Runner on first, 2 outs. Now, it's all good in terms of like the way Warren reacted. You guys know I get uptight about that sort of thing, and he was great about it before. I don't like him looking in the dugout, but that's neither here nor there. Rosario's got to make that play.
And I think that's the right move, changing.
So, runner on first, 2 outs for Gunnar Henderson.
An unbelievable play to get to the ball, then through the second base.
Kind of stinks seeing Rosario making there because I want to play so much more at second base, but he's been pretty good at third.
1-1.
He's really not great defensively anywhere, but he's held his own at third when he's played there. Second base, he's not great at. He's not great at. 1-1 on Henderson.
You know, like as a manager's perspective or a pitching coach's perspective, it's the
1-2.
pitches that you add.
Yeah, so that obviously would have had Warren out of the inning. He's now at 78 pitches
Want as much distance as you
with a 1-2 count on Henderson, 2 outs.
Not always about how many runs score from an error, it's about the extra pitches.
The 1-2 down in the dirt. That ball gets away. Runner will advance to second. Wells has no idea where it is. Might even allow Jackson to go to third. No, he'll stay put at second. So that will be a wild pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on second.
Yeah, this is just a pulled changeup. And I've talked about the changeup as a catcher.
What's going on around the league, chat, besides the Rays?
You're expecting it to go left. And you're getting
My brother and sister-in-law are expecting their first son in September. Word up. They're still arguing over whether it'll be a Phillies/Eagles fan or a Yankees/Giants fan. Have them be a Yankees/Giants fan, yo. Where are they from?
here, whether you got the second or third, just get the out.
2-2 to Gunnar. And yeah, Gunnar really has been bad. Fly ball center field, not deep. He's pissed. Slams the bat down. Grisham right there, inning over. So again, Warren escapes despite some fielding mishaps. And with that, he is now scoreless through 5. 6-0 Yankees lead. To the top of the 6 we will go. And it'll be 8-9 in the top. Schumann, Wells, Goldschmidt due up for the Yanks. Skeens was throwing a perfect game that was ruined by a hit by a pitch. Interesting. Was did he allow a hit? Henderson's been angrily. Yeah, I didn't even see how bad. I know he's been like struggling, but he's really doing bad. He's at a 202 average. Henderson is with a 663 OPS. God damn. Which current player is the most Yankee-like they belong on the 90s teams? I love that question, Christopher. I love that question. And I'll tell you, obviously I didn't watch the 90s teams. My first instinct goes at Bellinger. I'd say Bellinger's number 1. Fried's up there. I think Rice is up there. Judge, obviously, by default. Maybe, and it also depends what you mean. I just more so mean like a representative Yankee. My first, like Bellinger, I think is the number 1, like 90s feeling like Yankee. Still throwing a no-hitter, nice. Around the league, Mets suck, Red Sox suck, AL Central and AL West are garbage as usual, and the Dodgers own baseball. Didn't they get beat by the Giants kind of bad last night or something? It's funny hearing about Mets, Yankees, or Giants, Red Sox. Yeah. I mean, if they're from Brooklyn, yo, I would say definitely go Yankees, Giants. I mean, of course I'm biased, but there is something cool. What's up, Caleb? How you doing, brother? There is something just cool about being a New York sports fan. Just an alliance. Is Shane M back to being good? He came into this game against the Rays, or excuse me, against the Blue Jays with a scoreless streak of like 16 2/3 entering play, and so far he hasn't given up a run. It's 3-0 Rays over the Blue Jays top 4. So yeah, I guess so. I like McClanahan, by the way. I like McClanahan. Dan is right, coded the 90s team. But yeah, he just, and obviously I didn't watch, but that's the vibe I get. Big fan of Nico Horner. Really wanted to see him in pinstripes. Yeah, I like Nico. Somebody brought him up on the K show today too. Obviously he just signed an extension with Chicago, so he won't go anywhere. Alrighty, chat. Back to business. It'll be Schumann, Wells, Goldschmidt. 6-0 Yankees lead, and we are in the top of the 6th inning. Want to know? Wow, that was a bad call. Challenged by Schumann. Want to know? Let's go, Shu. Top of the 6th. 1-0 count. 1-1.
played with or played against had the best knowledge of the strike zone?
Brett Gardner.
Really?
Yes.
So he'd be great at this.
Oh, he'd be unbelievable.
Two and one.
You know who I think would have been very good? Boggs.
Yeah, I agree.
I would love.
Yeah, Schumann really looks like Kyle Seager a little bit. You guys see that? We said it yesterday too, but he really does.
I would love to see him have the ability to challenge.
It'll be a 2-1 on Schumann. Upstairs 3-1. I'll take a leadoff runner on, chat. I'll take a leadoff walk.
And throw his hands up in the air.
He would argue with the computer.
His stance like Josh Donaldson. Let me look at it again, but I think I completely agree.
Oh, what theater that would be. Oh.
It really does. Really looks like Donaldson. That is so true. So true. 3-1. High fly ball, center field. That could dunk or is it going to be caught? Let's see. Dunks for a base hit. Leadoff single for Max Schumann. Let's go. Let's go. Yo, he's been all right. I know he's been a bad error before. Everybody can have one mistake every once in a while, and I'll consider that Schumann's one. But yeah, word up. Leadoff single, runner on first to begin the sixth for Austin Wells. You don't think Jazz is a class of leading Yankee, LOL? You're setting me up for trouble with that, Chris. And again, it drives me insane. I know you're just messing, but like, anytime you criticize Jazz, not anytime, but like some people just assume you're coming from a certain angle. It's like, obviously I'm fucking not. I'm not a loser. But with that said, like, that's when I say like things that bother me with Jazz. It's like, even like him wearing gray socks. Like, I'm sorry, that bothers me. Like, no, Yankees wear navy socks. Like, you don't get to do that. Like, you cannot just wear gray socks with your uniform. He's wearing them right now. He wears it. It's like, we don't do that. You wear navy socks. Like, little things like that. Or, yeah. And before we were talking about players that could fit in the 90s Yankees. That's why Jazz was brought up right there. Number one is definitely Bellinger. He just feels like he could be a 90s Yankee. Anyway, so yeah, leadoff single for Schumann. Runner on first. 1-0 count on Wells. 6 on the Yanks, top of the 6. Goldschmidt on deck. Pitch is in there, called a strike, 1-1. Wells is 1 for 2. Had a nice leadoff single to begin the third. Later ended up scoring. Yeah, can the Blue Jays do something, please? The 1-1 to Wells, swing and a miss, slider, 1-2. Yo, it really does seem like McClanahan is backed. And if he's back, that's no joke for Tampa Bay. He's obviously really good. Oh, what the heck? The Blue Jays score bug yesterday was showing WRC plus for these guys. They're not anymore. Like on their stat line thing. It'll be a 1-2 to Wells. So he calls time and he gets it.
Time called. Pitch would have been way outside. But
Yeah.
maybe he kind of cut off his delivery when he saw the time.
So 1-2 on Wells still.
I think it was Wells.
It's funny though, JP. Dan Senior would tell me to relax a little bit. Yo, cheese curds. Cheese curds makes me think of Buffalo Wild Wings. Smelly, what's up, yo? Hey, no worries, Smelly. You're the man. Smelly says, "What's up, everyone? I'll be here a ton, but you and I will be here every day. Y'all stay positive. Yanks are a really good team." I'm not sure where you're going, Smelly, but word up, bro. Word up. We love you. And yes, I agree. Really good team. We'll be all right. Wells down, swinging. 1 away. Back to the top of the order in Paul Goldschmidt, who's 2 for 3 with a leadoff homer, of course. First pitch of the game, that was. You know what? Just in case he goes deep again, I got to have his homer graphic updated. First pitch in there, called a strike, 0-1.
Started the game in proper fashion. First pitch home run. Now more scouting reports given to Ben Rice.
Goldschmidt at a 920 OPS, hitting 267 entering this at bat. Being 0-1. High fly ball, or popped up rather, behind him, foul, 0-2. Bro, I hate this graphic they do. And like, I understand sponsorships and all that. Like, this is a sponsor segment by Spectrum. Just show the home run on replay again with these stats. And then do it like your Spectrum replay thing. Like, it's such a lame graphic that they do. The 0-2 popped up at a play. And I'm talking about like if those are just following along or listening, like the 3D graphic they use to like show a previous home run and it's sponsored by Spectrum. It's like, just do that same ad spot. Just show the actual replay of the home run. Oh, 2 on Goldschmidt. The pitch. That'll be strike 3. Going to second is Schumann. It looks like he's gunned down. That'll be a strike him out, throw him out, double play. The Yankees have been getting tossed out in the base pass lately. Schumann, I think you're definitely out. Boone's going to take a look really quick. But I think I would say he's out. Yeah, so strike him out, throw him out, double play. That's not the inning, is it? Oh, I guess it is. Shit. All right, that's the inning. So Yanks, nothing doing in the 6th. Goldschmidt strikes out. Schumann, who singled, thrown out on the same pitch. So inning over to the bottom of the 6th we will go, and I figure this will probably be Warren's last inning, possibly. He's been really good. His pitch count's gotten kind of screwed by some, defensive issues. But bottom of the 6th, here we come. 6-0 Yankees lead, and Warren will enter with a pitch count of 80, I want to say. I swear to God, I didn't look at that chat. Well, maybe I did last inning, but 80 exact. 80 pitches for Warren entering the bottom of the 6th. So give me another scoreless, and then, I want to start scoring again, of course, just for fun at the very least. Got to work some night shifts. We're getting a new job. May 27th has to do with sports, and it pays nice and better hours, so I'm pumped. Word up, Smelly. Let's go. Hell yeah. Everybody give Smelly some love on that. Fuck yeah, Smelly. That's awesome. Good to hear, brother. Happy for you. And whenever you're here, you're here. No worries, my friend. No worries. I heard that too, John. I heard that too. The whole chat needs to populate the Bleacher Creatures one day. That would be sick, Spark. That'd be sick. Or at least go to Billy's or something. We've talked about that. Doing a Billy's meetup one day. Mayonnaise. Is he coming up? Oh, no. It's going to be 2, 3, and 4. Ward, Rushman, Alonso. I thought you were saying Kobe Mayo was coming up, Donald. 12 more outs. Yep. Can Volpe be any worse? John, what the hell is that about? Volpe's not even playing today. Where did that come from? Did something happen that I'm not aware of? I mean, I'm curious to see how Volpe's going to do too, and I understand you think he's not going to perform well, but what are you saying that right now for? He hasn't even started playing. Do the do. Name that Yankee. Let's see. I have no idea. Debut with the Expos in 76, Oriole from 78 to 85, Yankee for 1 year in 86, and then a Brave from 87 to 88. 121 career homers, 670 hits, 247 career hitter. High fly ball, right center field. After this, Grisham chasing it. He can't get there. It'll bounce over the wall for a leadoff ground rule double for Taylor Ward. Runner on second to begin the 6th. And it'll be Adley Rutschman up for Baltimore. Just put my blind down real quick. Let's go, Will. Runner on second. That's Ward. Rutschman at the plate. 6 on the Yanks, bottom 6. First pitch, up and away, 1-0.
Got in trouble with a couple of errors, fielder's choice, and then he just made some pitches.
The 1-0. In there, 1-1.
1-1 on Rutschman.
Backdoor just outside, 2-1. Backdoor sweeper. Skeen still got that no-hitter going on. Mets are playing the Tigers, 2-2, bottom 3. And they just called up that kid today, too. The 2-1 sweeper, fouled back, 2-2.
Be interesting to see what the Orioles do with him next year.
He's a free agent after next year, Adley? And yeah, if you guys could click like on the stream, would appreciate that. That's helped out. Yeah, his backdoor sweeper is nice. No worries, Nathan.
Kind of waiting in the wings. I'm not sure if he's going to be as good as Rutschman defensively, but I think the young man's going to get.
I agree, Captain Spark. It's a good comment. Someone saying anything about Dan. If the Yankees don't re-sign Goldie and Cruz after the season, Cole and Judge will be the oldest Yankees on the team. Oh, just talking about age. Yeah. Well, Stanton would be, I believe. I mean, how old Stanton? Stanton's like 35, 36. Cole's right around the same age. So him and Cole and Stanton might be the same age. And obviously Judge is like, what now, 34? But yeah. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Rushman. Warren at 85 pitches. Ward still off second. The 2-2. Ground ball right side. Fielded at first by Goldschmidt. He'll flip over to Warren, who touches first. 1 away. Rushman grounds out. Ward goes over to third. And that'll bring up Pete Alonso. It's 1 out. Tim Hill warming up. Fernando Cruz. Double barrel action. Tim Hill and Fernando Cruz warming up in the Yankee bullpen.
But now I understand they're putting the pitch count. I was like, who started this trend?
Wells is calling for that to be challenged. Maybe that clipped. It was a sweeper called low. Might have just grazed. Let's see. Yankees have 2 ABS challenges remaining. Let's see. Yeah, dude. I didn't know it, but I was at first going to be like, I think that's a ball, Wells, but maybe it just grazed, and it did. Really good ABS challenge by Wells. That's now an 0-1 count instead of 1-0 on Alonso. That was really good. Way to be, Wells. Way to be. So now an 0-1 count on Alonso, 1 out, runner on third. 0-2. Swings over a sinker. Let's go, chat. Hey, Luke with the $2 super chat. My man says, close this game out. Boys, let's go, Yankees. Fire me up. Hell yeah, Luke. So far, so good, dude. So far, so good. It's been a good game. Been a good game with some issues. But ultimately, not stressing too hard right now, but been a good game. Been a good game so far. 0-2 on Alonso. Good to see you, Luke. Appreciate you, man. The 0-2. Fouled away. Still 0-2. So Corbin's out for the Blue Jays. Rays still lead 3-0 over Toronto. Top 5. If you care about the Red Sox still, Philly leads them 2-0 in the top of the 7th. Yeah.
Alonso has 4 home runs in 11 games this month.
The 0-2. Down in the dirt with a curveball, 1-2.
And that started with a good series at Yankee Stadium.
Yeah, he's really picked it up in the month of May, Michael, where his numbers, the power numbers are getting to where like they should be. He's driving the baseball.
One and two. The pitch. Down low. Good take by Alonso on a sinker. 2-2.
2-2.
That was a nice play. Nice play by Jimenez at short on the Jays to cut down a runner from scoring. I think that was Jimenez at short. The 2-2 to Alonso. Swing and a miss! Ties him up with the sinker. 94 miles an hour on the hands. 6 strikeout for Warren. Now 2 outs here in the 6th. Oh, that was Ernie Clement, not Jimenez. Let's talk about the Jays game. 2 away, and that'll bring up Basallo with runner on third.
Too much run and ends up in off the plate.
High fly ball foul. 0-1.
He was scratched out of last night's lineup, Basallo, with left knee discomfort.
That was from the collision on Sunday.
Yep.
Cheese puffs. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
The collision. You don't
Let's go, Will.
remember the last time I'd seen one of those.
Yeah, he had the ball and he was standing in front of the plate, so I guess you could run into him.
That's a big fella to be running into.
Basallo doubled in the second. That extended his hitting streak to 7 straight.
The 0-2. Ripped. That's going to be a base hit to center field. And that will score Ward. So an RBI single for Basallo. Orioles are on the board. 6-1 Yankees lead. First run scored against Will Warren. And let's see. Will he get O'Neill? They'll probably keep him in for O'Neill. And then you do have Hill and Cruz currently warming up in the Yankee bullpen. But yeah, an RBI single for Basallo. 6-1 Yankees lead. Runner on first. 2 outs. I'm just getting my Will Warren final line picture.
And he leaves it out over the plate, and that's the danger zone to the side.
There's O'Neill.
Yep, so Warren's staying in. Tyler O'Neill at the plate. Over 2 with a strikeout and a foul out. Hitting 172, 1 homer, 5 ribs, 528 OPS. 2 outs, runner on first. Let's go, Will. High fly ball, center field. Right center field. That could be trouble. And diving is Grisham, and he can't get it. That is going to score Basallo, it looks like. Yes, it will. RBI double for Tyler O'Neill. Grisham really laid out for that one. Hopefully he's okay. I mean, it looks like he's okay. But now it's 6-2 Yankees lead. So all of a sudden, Orioles are chipping away. Yeah, Grisham's all good. RBI double for Tyler O'Neill. Runner on second, 2 outs for Colton Cowser. We'll see if that does it for Warren. Another decently hard hit ball. Yeah, Grisham laid out, and he just missed it. I mean, that would have been a great play. Let's make sure he's all good here. Smooth dive, so he should be all good. And that's going to do it for Will Warren. That'll do it for Warren. It'll be runner on second. Coming in is Dylan Beavers. Coming in, oh no. Tim Hill, I assume, is coming in to face Dylan Beavers. Be right back, Chet. I'm going to go scarf down at an old bar.
Discovering the menu. Inspired by the Mandalorian and Grogu. Only at Burger King. Have it away in theaters May 22nd.
Can your sunglasses go from this to this and this to this? Meet Warby Parker Sport. Ultra lightweight eyewear made in Italy that's built to perform, but designed to be worn every day and everywhere. Combining high-tech features with classic frame shapes. And you can add your prescription. It's a new way of seeing performance eyewear. Shop Warby Parker Sport in stores and at warbyparker.com.
What happens at WrestleMania doesn't stay there. It follows you. And in Tampa, it is back. It's Backlash. Stream Backlash, available now on the ESPN app with the ESPN Unlimited plan.
This summer, let flavor ring with thick-cut pork chops seasoned with Hidden Valley Ranch. Zesty, unmistakable taste straight off the grill. Hidden Valley Ranch, the flavor of America.
Yes, maybe Thomas has ever seen ever breathe in.
That was something that no one had ever seen before, ever.
G-League Winter Showcase in Orlando. Stay tuned for the second half coming up after this.
Yankees baseball on the ice is brought to you by Sage, proud accounting software provider of the New York Yankees. By your local Tri-State Genesis retailers. Learn more at genesis.com.
All right, so the Orioles are on the board. It is 6-2 Yankees lead. Bottom of the 6th. Will Warren is done. You got a runner on second, and in is not Tim Hill, Fernando Cruz against the lefty Colton Cowser with 2 outs. Let's go, chat. Let's go. And then let's score some more runs after this. I'm right here, yo. Dan is also my audio. I mute yes to get the biased version of yes from Dan. Yeah, word up, Hale. Fire me up. That's good shit, bro. Word. I love that. Hell yeah. It's all right. And you still get the yes audio. You just get my commentary on top of it. But anyways, yeah, Cruz versus Cowser. First pitch, fastball in there. Call the strike, 0-1. So, yeah, we got 6-2 Yankees, bottom of the 6th. Runner on second, 2 outs. Warren is done. Runner on second is his responsibility. Pitched very well. We'll discuss him in a second once his line is done. 0-1 count on Cowser. High fly ball, not deep. Judge is there. He's got it. Inning over. So Cruz comes on, gets Cowser, does his job, and that'll put the bow on Will Warren's final line, which is 5 2/3, 4 hits, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts. Faltered a little bit towards the end, but a really good outing by him. And again, like the defense had some issues, and he worked around that. So a very much needed bounce back performance by Will Warren. Way to be. Way to be. Chat, I will give him a very solid, I'm going to give him a B+. With very solid performance.
Hey, Brian Kenny. Carl, you see this email? Marketing wants to
Just getting his final lineup right here. But yeah, I'm going B+ letter grade for Warren. 5 2/3 innings pitched, 4 hits, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts, 96 pitches. Way to be, Will. Way to be. And that's what? Through... This was his 9th start. So now a 3.42 ERA through 9 starts. Perfect. I know it was much lower before the Texas start, but... He bounced back. He bounced back. Way to be, Will. So 6-2 Yankees lead. Now we go to the 7th inning, chat. We enter the 3rd act. Oh, shit. And, oh, shit. The Blue Jays are threatening. They have 1st and 2nd. Nobody out against the Rays. They're down by 3. I love scoreboard watching. I just do. I'm like... You know, I'm sure there's times where people like are watching, you know, see me fucking scoreboard watching, got the Rays game on my iPad. It's like, Dan, you think it's like game 162? Well, they all matter the same. You know, if we come down to the wire with the Rays, like this game's important too. On our end, obviously, but, you know, if we're going to take this seriously, we got a scoreboard watch. But yeah, it's the Blue Jays have 1st and 2nd in the 5th. Nobody out for Dalton Varsho against McClanahan. Anyways, let's do a chat. Let's get on the board again. Let's see what we got here. It'll be Yiner Cano, familiar foe we faced many times. In for Baltimore, and for the Yankees, it'll be Judge leading off. So that's Judge, Rice, Bellinger. For the Yankees here in the top of the 7th. First pitch to Judge. Ground ball off his foot. He's all good. 0-1. Be a reminder, if you haven't already, if you don't mind, just leave a like on the stream. If you could. Word. Oh, dude, double play. Dalton Varsho, come on. So now it's a runner on... Or they're challenging. I don't know. Not to be too invested in what's going on there, but... It'll be an 0-1 on Judge. Again, Cano. The pitch. Ground ball, slow roller. That's going to be... Wow, fielded by Cano. Now, he must have like figured that ball wasn't going foul. It's an infield single for Judge. He picked it up and had no handle on it. Infield single for Judge. His first hit of the night. So he has a single, an infield single, that is, and 2 walks. That ball probably wasn't going foul, so I guess... You know, it's fine. Makes sense. I'm cool with it. Lead off infield single for Judge. We got a runner on first for Ben Rice. Runner on first to begin the 7th. Yeah, Chloe's down with Spider-Man. She's not like a huge fan, but I think she respects Spider-Man because of me. Yeah, I'm going B+ for Will. Just seeing the chats from before. But yeah, lead off single for Judge. Let's go. 0-1 count on Rice. 1-1 now on Rice. So never mind. It wasn't a double play. They overturned it for the Blue Jays. So the Blue Jays have 1st and 3rd. 1 out in the bottom of the 5th, down by 3 for Davis Schneider. Anyways, back to our business. 1-1 on Rice. Judge off first. Top of the 7th, nobody out. Swing and a miss, 1-2.
Rice was going for Utah Street.
Yeah, well, that's a really good split. It acts just like a sinker, but it's about 4 miles an hour.
Maybe we could pick up Cano at the deadline, honestly. I'll pick up everybody.
He kept trying to throw it, and I think it took away from what his ball naturally does. It sinks.
The 1-2 to Rice. Ground ball right side. That will be fielded at first by Alonso. He goes to second for the first out. Over to first. Back in time for the double play. Really nicely turned by Baltimore. That's a 3-6-3 double play. Hit into by Rice. So 2 outs now. Erases the Judge single. Not in the box score, but you know what I mean. 2 away, and then I'll bring up Bellinger. Not a deal, but nice play.
He does the right thing. He goes to the inside, and Gunnar is on the inside. He clears space to clear.
Look at Alonso, man. He looked like a first baseman right there. Jeez. Don't let Mets fans see that. First was Bellinger outside, 1-0. Then you're going to watch The Punisher, One Shot Kill tonight. I've seen advertisements for that, Nate. Should I watch it? I mean, I'm not against watching it. What's it on? What happened to the Orioles closer Felix Bautista? I don't know. I know he had arm surgery that kept him out for a bit, but that was a while ago now. I don't know where he is. Maybe he's on the team. I don't know. It's a good question.
He was -7 defensive run save and -33
Ball and a strike on Bellinger with 2 outs, top of the 7th.
And I think a lot of his problems.
Figure Cruz is staying in for the 8th, but we'll see.
Yeah.
2-1.
His 8 last year, outs above average.
When he works out before a game, he uses a tiny glove. And the reason he does that, he said, aim small, miss small. He said, so when he puts on the bigger glove.
I hope he's not dropping balls doing that. A 2-1 to Bellinger. Sky to left field, decently hit. Deep wall to left, nothing. Can't corner, my bad. Not that I teased it too much, I guess. But any fly ball to left, you just got to assume it's nothing doing because how deep that wall is out there now. Anyways, Yanks, despite the leadoff infield single from Judge, he had a Rice DP, and then Bellinger flies out. So no scoreless in that inning. Yankees are still winning 6-2. And coming up will be 8-9 in the top. Mayo, Jackson, Henderson due up for Baltimore. Davis Schneider just struck out. It's 2nd and 3rd, 2 outs now for the Blue Jays. Tying run still at the plate. But yeah, I figure Cruz is staying in. Let's see, what is it? Mayo, is he? He's a righty, right? Yeah, Mayo. Yeah, so. I mean, they could also go to Hill for Henderson if they want to. I mean, we're up by 4. Not that I'm treating it casually, but they might stick with Cruz to this inning. Anyways, chat, how we doing, yo? What are you guys having for dinner tonight? What's new? What's going on? Whether it be with you, around the league. Give me your thoughts. And reminder, Morning Yankee Show tomorrow. Hope to see you all live at 8 a.m. And if not, catch it on the replay. We also are available on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, all the usual. So you can catch it whenever you want. 5 days a week, live at 8 a.m. right here on the Yankees Avenue YouTube channel. Dan, you going to watch Ronda Rousey fight Saturday or not into that? Not really into that, to be honest. I respect it, but no, probably not. Disney Plus, they're beginning the new Spider-Man Wonderful, jump straight into the movie. Oh! I didn't really put that together, Nutty. I'll check that out then. Yeah, word, absolutely. Absolutely. I'll take that. I listen to the Morning Yankees Show replay when I'm at the gym. Word up, Ozzy. Hell yeah, fire me up. You know, listen to some radio or like sports talk at the gym. Not a bad idea. I even say idea. I do it myself. I listen to Don Hunt and Rosenberg. I listened to today when at the gym. Same deal yesterday. Word up, hell yeah. There's my guy Justin Shackle with Jack Curry in the studio. Anyways, here we go. Bottom of the 7th. Oh, box score. Come on, man. Ain't nobody got time for that. I feel like it always happens during the middle of the 7th. All right, I think I got to readjust all this, which is whack. But, oh, nope, fixed. Yep, Cruz remains in. Box score is back to normal. And yes, 8-9 in the top for the Orioles. Leading off is Kobe Mayo. 1-0 count. Blue Jays do not score, by the way. Rays remain in front, 3-0. Entering the 6th for them. The 1-0 from Cruz to Mayo. Ground ball up the middle. Schumann over to first. 1 away. Mayo grounds at the short, and that'll bring up Jeremiah Jackson. So last year, Cruz threw the splitter 60.5% of the time. This year, he's throwing at 54.3%. And the fastball usage has increased 10%. Also throwing less sinkers. Cruz at a 2.81 ERA. Currently. First pitch to Jackson. Great sinker in there. Called the strike. 0-1.
And Michael, I asked him specifically
It's about Cruz.
Throwing that 4-seam fastball more than we saw all throughout last year. And he said he feels as though the league and a lot of teams have just kind of made some adjustments on Fernando Cruz. They know how good the split is. They know it's often coming. So they're just not offering at it as much as they did at times last year.
How that goes.
So he's trying to throw that fastball.
Yo, Preston Claiborne low-key like has some aura out in the bullpen, not gonna lie.
Get back to that splitter, which as we know is a swing.
I remember his debut.
It almost turns into
1
a
and 2.
guessing game for Cruz. He's got the batter's guessing is he going to start me up with the splitter, and then if he guesses, well, he gets started up with the fastball and get ahead, then he could get hit. It's if you guess right.
And I think that's why he's throwing the slider a lot, because hitters have not seen it a lot. And they're not
The 1-2.
that.
Swing and a miss. Splitter. Conventional. Just, if you're not watching along, just picture Fernando Cruz striking out somebody with a splitter. That's exactly what that was. 2 away. First strikeout of the outing for Cruz, and that'll bring up the top order in Gunnar Henderson with 2 outs. I might have to like check in on Blue Jays Twitter, honestly. Not like check in like I'm, doing a wellness check. I just want to see what they're all about right now because I got to imagine they're tweaking. Oh, word up.
There's Gunnar Henderson.
Yanks have just hit a 197K on Instagram. Nobody cares. 2 outs. Here's Henderson. First pitch, splitter low, 1-0.
So it starts him with these.
Yanks will have Rosario leading off.
Yeah, I don't think he's necessarily real comfortable starting lefties with that slider yet. So it's either the four-seamer or the split.
So Dan, your favorites are Elvis Presley, Anakin Skywalker, Spider-Man. Anyone else? Like Yankees aside, yeah. Yeah, like my non-Yankee related interests are, depending on like what the time in my life is. Like I just go through phases of like who's, leading the charge. Like Star Wars. Like right now, I'd say I'm on a Star Wars kick again. As in like I'm obsessed with Star Wars, but like sometimes I'm like really obsessed with it. Diving stop by Goldschmidt at first base. Inning over. Yanks to the 8th we go. But yeah, Elvis. I'd say Star Wars 1, Spider-Man 2. Those two being interchangeable. Elvis 3. I guess that's pretty much it. Yankees obviously is above any of those things. So is my interest after Yankees. Be right back, chat.
Make no mistake, our responsibility is to win. Finance is a connective tissue within the organization. What my team does with Sage makes us more efficient as an organization. It's been incredible.
Google Cloud AI figured out that over half the players hopped the foul line during the World Series. And they happen to barrel the ball 13% more than those who didn't. That's the game like never before.
When the playing field changes, an experienced team makes all the difference. Cohn Resnick Advisors hold a long record helping the real estate industry see what's ahead to drive opportunity. Be at the forefront.
You know what's odd? If something's free, people just can't resist it. Doesn't matter what it is.
Wow, is that big shirt free? Yeah, I need one.
But what really baffles me is that people turn down free money by not switching to Geico. Customers can save $900, you know.
Oh, free bank shirt?
Yeah, it's not quite one. Excuse me, sorry. Do you have this in extra small?
Nah. Oversized is in. Totally.
It feels good to find the right fit. It feels good to Geico.
We are standing on the north slope here at Mariah's Family Farms amongst a fresh planting of avocado trees. This is a compost facility. We are a green waste composting facility.
Don't fuck with me, chat.
Green waste, curbside residential green waste.
Yeah, some more decor. Yo, that just looks like I'm just ready to go into business. In case anything comes up.
Got that recipe down to a little science.
In case Nathan starts being all negative again. I'm just kidding. Nathan, you've been cool today. But we're always all cool when the Yankees are doing well. Myself included. I'm obviously in a better mood. Tomorrow's morning Yankees show is probably going to be great if the Yankees win. Today's was quick, though, because we did BT so early. Anyways, yes, Rosario will lead off. It'll be Rosario. Who is it? Rosario, Grisham, McMahon. Yes, we get Grisham coming up. I'm excited. I'm a Grisham fan, chat. You know that.
On the scoreboard, we go to the 8th inning. Yankees lead 6-2, and with the righty Andrew Kittredge on the mound. Pinch hitting for Rosario will be Jazz Chisholm. You see the numbers.
I am kind of annoyed tomorrow's an afternoon game now, but I get it. At least it's like, they're getting ahead of it. And it will be Jazz pinch hitting for Rosario against the righty. He drops one into center field, and it will be caught by Cowser. 1 pitch, 1 out. Jazz, the pinch hitter, flies out to center field. Now, defensively, it is good to have him in the rest of the game. I'll say that. Dude, would we possibly see Volpe pinch hit for Schumann or no? They just give him a fresh start tomorrow. Probably just let him chill today and start him tomorrow. He definitely will start tomorrow, but imagine we see a little Volpe pinch hit. That'd be exciting. If he goes deep, I don't have a homer graphic ready for him. I got to get that made. It's very quick to make, but. Anyways, 1 away. Here's Grisham. Top 8. Yankees lead 6-2. Been a good game so far, despite some defensive mishaps. Honestly, the only one that actually bothered me a little bit was just seeing Rosario botch that ball. Not in a I'm pissed Rosario way, just I want him to play second base more often. But it is a downgrade defensively from Jazz to Rosario.
So 7 runs in a third of an inning. So that's 21 for an inning. That means your ERA for that game would be 189.0. Did you do that?
Yeah, Sinker looked really good from Cruz today, yeah. Appreciate you, John, with the super chat, by the way. Just dropping by to say what's up. What's up, Logan? Hope you're having a good night too, brother. So far, so good. So far, so good. Yep, Volpe's back. What's up, Richie? Where do you rate the Michael movie? I still haven't seen it. I probably will just wait till it's on a home video, which is a phrase no longer really used. I love the term home video. It reminds me of when I was a young kid. But I am back on the AMC A-list now, though. I got a really good deal. I was an A-list member forever. Then A-list is one of those things that's like when you use it, it's the best deal ever. For those who don't know, you can see up to 4 movies a week for, I forget what it is now, like $25 a month. Maybe it's even 30. But with the movie ticket prices these days, by the time you're halfway through your second movie, it's already paid itself back. So if you're seeing movies, like, it's well worth your while. But then before you know it, like, the season starts or something comes up and, like, you haven't seen a movie in 3 months. Like, why am I still paying for this? But I'm back on A-list because I got a deal for the first month being just $1. And I got it before I saw, he didn't go. No, 3-2 on Grisham. 1 out, top the 8th. 6-2 Yanks. I got it before I went to see Devil Wears Prada 2. And let me tell you, Devil Wears Prada 2 was fantastic. Oh, I loved it. Big fan of the first movie. I watched it when I was very young with my sisters. And that's what, one of the reasons why I always wanted to work in the city was that movie. And of course, sure enough, after seeing Devil Wears Prada 2, I went to the office next day because I was like all about, I want to go to the city. Ground ball over to first, 2 away. Grisham grounds out. Still a good day for him, though, of course. 3-run homer before as well as a walk. So 2 away, and that'll bring up Ryan McMahon. But yeah, it's going to be a big summer of movies, y'all. So you got Spider-Man coming up like 2 weeks from now or 10 days from now. Mandalorian comes out. Very underrated, or not underrated, but like under-discussed, and rightfully so because the marketing's been so bad. And who knows if it'll be good, but I'm excited for that. And then you got Spider-Man this summer, some other movies too. I'm excited to see that new First Person McMahon Outside 1-0. There's like I don't know if it's like a sequel. I don't think it is, but like they're doing another like social network type movie. It's called like The Social something. I'm excited for that. And maybe I will see Michael since I have A-list now. The 1-0 to McMahon. 2-0. No, Dan, when are your highlights coming out? Tropical, we've talked about that a lot, or I'm no longer allowed to post them. Hopefully not forever, but as of right now, yeah, they're on an indefinite break. The 2-0. 2-1.
Yankee third base coach is Luis Rojas, his dad, celebrating a birthday today. Felipe Alou, 91 years.
Felipe Alou is his dad? Happy birthday, Mr. Alou. Felipe Alou.
I was playing for the Rockies when he was in Montreal. And man, could he man.
3-1 to McMahon. Ground ball right side. And that'll do it here in the 8th. The Yanks go down in order. McMahon's starting to go a good little amount of at-bats now with that some hits, which it's okay. He was hitting the ball really well, so still chilling on his end. Anyways, we lead 6-2, chat. We got to get 6 more outs to get back in the win column, and boy, oh boy, will it feel good when we do. Rays still lead Tampa 3-0. No, Rays still lead Toronto, 3-0. And then, yeah, Phillies are beating the Red Sox 2-1. But like, I don't really have much interest in scoreboard watching the Red Sox anymore. Dan, you would be a sick third base coach. John, like, I'm down. I'm down. Social Reckoning, yeah, I'm excited for that. The later into the movie they go, the more he looks like the actual Michael. Yeah, from clips I've seen, it seems like that. Hype for the Clayface movie, yeah, I'll be seeing that too. I've heard good things about that. Social Reckoning, I can't wait. I don't know when that comes out. I think it's like this summer. He-Man coming out. He-Man. Are you talking about a player named He-Man? Or who was He-Man? If we can get a score, I think we got this. Yeah, I'd like to think we got it, but do you prefer Judge at the 2 spot or 3 spot in the lineup more? Good question, 7 Ribe. I prefer Rice hitting in front of Judge. Now, it's tough right now at the spot that we're in. Like, obviously, our lineup is definitely in a different place because of, the umpire's down in this game. Jesus. In the Rays Blue Jays. 4-0 now, Tampa. What's been called? You guys know when Stanton returns, I like the idea of Rice leading off, but particularly I like Rice ahead of Judge. I think that's just the way to go. And also, it very much just replicates what we used to have with Soto, where he would bat in front of Judge. So I prefer that. I prefer Rice in front of Judge. So, like, if you do have Grisham leading off, Grisham, Rice, Judge, I like that. But ideally for me, it's going to be Rice, Judge, Bellinger, Stanton is the 1 through 4. Excuse me, Jesus. The 1 through 4 when he returns, Stanton. But yeah, I guess you kind of can't go wrong, but I prefer Rice ahead of Judge. Fair question though, and it's not one where like if you disagree, I'd be like, oh, you're crazy. Which I would never respond that way when somebody just provides logic with a disagreement. But you know how people get. Jake Burden. He's been pretty decent lately. ERA down below 5. He's at a 4.85 ERA now. All right. Give me another good outing here, Bird. What do you say? So, bottom of the 8th, 6-2 Yankees lead. It'll be Ward, Rushman, Alonso, he just said? Yeah, Ward, Rushman, Alonso, 2-3-4 for Baltimore. First pitch, called a strike, 0-1.
He's come back. He's only given up the 1 run in the 7 appearances.
1 run allowed by Jake Bird since coming back in 7 appearances.
Really, really good.
That's awesome. And it feels that way, too. Like, he's actually been somewhat reliable, so word up. The 0-1, 0-2.
Let's take a look at the Yankees bullpen budget. Brought to you by Citizens. Make sense of your money with Citizens. So Hendrick yesterday. I think everybody really would be available.
1-2.
You would love to keep it right here and get like 3 or 4 more in the, even 2 or 3 in the 9.
Yeah, word, facts. I agree with Girardi. Let's get a couple more runs. It'll be Wells, Goldschmidt, Judge, I believe. Or no, Schumann, Wells, Goldschmidt coming up in base hit, leadoff single for Taylor Ward to begin the 8th inning. Let's go, Bird. So runner on for Rushman. On deck now is Alonso. Leadoff single for Taylor Ward.
It's easier to hit the ball middle in the other way than it is actually away.
What's up, chat? Yo, when did the Knicks play, by the way? Like, I know it's a bit away. He's been good, Nathaniel. Let's hope he does super. Yo, I'll probably see Supergirl too. He-Man movie, interesting. What about Nolan's Odyssey movie? I'll see that too. I mean, any Nolan, Christopher Nolan movie, I will see. But I haven't seen them all, dude. Is it There's 2 movies I confused. It's like they both start with an I, but I think it's Interstellar is a Christopher Nolan movie. I haven't seen that, and I know I have to. So I shouldn't even say I see every. But if it comes out in theaters, I will. And I know the Odyssey obviously is, so I'll be seeing that. The 0-1 outside 1-1.
Tomorrow's final game of this 3-game set was scheduled to start at 6:30.
Now it's at 1. Tomorrow's game is now at 1 o'clock. We're not gonna have a watch party because of it. I might have to like watch the game in the office, which I hate doing. I'm going to like find myself a spot. Line to left field. Caught by McMahon. Let's go. Leaping catch, and that changes everything here, chat. I would have been borderline starting to shit myself had that ball gotten down for a base hit. Leaping grab by McMahon. That's big. Way to be McMahon. I'm going to post that 'cause that's big. So instead of first and second, it is now just a runner on first, 1 out. Big play by McMahon, leaping grab. And that'll bring up Pete Alonso.
They have thrown Pete a lot of breaking balls, and finished him hard in is how they've gotten him out tonight. He's struggled against the breaking ball this year from the right-handers.
Take a look at Papa John's key ingredients.
We got a 1-1 count on Alonso, runner on first, 1 out. I gotta pick up my car still from the freaking. You guys know I told you it got towed. Line to left field. That's a base hit for Alonso. First and second, 1 out. So Bird, well, he's been good since coming back. Not so much here tonight. Now first and second, 1 out. Let's see if he can get anybody up. Tim Hill coming in. So, yes, is he lefty or switch? Lefty Basallo due up for Baltimore. First and second, 1 out. Not a good job by Jake Bird, who, yeah, he's been actually pretty reliable since coming back a couple weeks ago. Not tonight. He's lucky it's not bases loaded, nobody out. But, yeah, first and second, 1 out, and they'll bring in Tim Hill against the lefty Basallo. After that, you'll have Tyler O'Neill, who's a righty. Lefty, righty, lefty coming up. Basallo, O'Neill, Cowser. So that's now 4 consecutive scoreless starts for Shane McClanahan, by the way. Pretty nuts. But yeah, this game ain't over, yo. This game obviously ain't over. Yeah, I'm going to get my car back. Like, Matt. I mean, I agree. The pen is... I've talked about the pen a lot. We all have. Like, what do you mean it's embarrassing? Like, are you afraid to leave the house now? Because Jake Bird gave up a couple base runners? Like, is that what we're doing? You don't want to show your face now? Like, what does that mean? It's embarrassing. That's just enough. The bullpen's not good enough. We need to improve it. Embarrassing. I don't understand that. Are you going to leave the house in shades and a hood? Because Jake Bird let a couple runners on? Yeah, let's go. Now, Nathan, I assume you're saying that in a positive way. Yeah, word. Penn stinks bring up LeGrand. Hey, you got to bring up somebody. We talked about it today. We've talked about it a lot. Like, Ryan Yarbrough just feels like a wasted roster spot. Yeah, Tim Hill coming on, first and second. 1 out. 6-2 Yankees lead. Yeah, we got this. Let's go. What's up, Bopes? How you doing? How's your Tuesday night? Yeah, I'm going to get my car back, I think, on Thursday during the off day. Actually, I'm definitely getting back Thursday during the off day. That's the plan. I told you, it's mad annoying. Like, I went to go pick it up on whatever it was, Sunday. My registration, I found out was expired. They can't release it until I get that renewed, which I'm going to do by the time Thursday hits. But it's an extra $30 a day I got to pay while it sits there. So it's going to be like, I think it was $375 on Sunday, so an extra $30 per day by Thursday. It's going to be like over $500 to get that freaking car back. Yeah, I think this is a rare case of Nathan actually being positive. So in there, it's all good. I don't leave the house unless he's winning because everyone knows throws to me when they lose. Word up. Knicks are waiting for either Detroit or Cleveland. Chilling, Bobes. I know, Joseph. It sucks. I mean, there's really nothing I can do with that because my registration's expired. I got to fix it. Ground ball right side. First pitch yet again. Not going to be a double play, but Jazz Fields over to first. Basalo grounds out. 2 away. As always, Tim Hill, first pitch, 1 out. In this case now, 2 outs. Second and third, 2 outs for the right-hander, Tyler O'Neill.
Now this becomes a very important batter. He can drive in 2 runs with a single. All of a sudden, you're looking at a real tight game going to the ninth.
I trust Hill. Yeah, no, it's insane. Yeti Pack, it's nuts. All right, so Nathan's a Tim Hill fan. Got it. Which, hey, board up. And like tow truck places always have like such like classic like, I don't know, just like blue collar attitude. Like when they talk to you, like you're such an inconvenience to them. It's like, bro, you're an inconvenience to me. Like you fucking picked my car up and took it away from me. Oh, I know they were called to do it. More of my issues with the town of Hoboken, which for all I pay in parking tickets, still no town pool. How am I supposed to take a dip, chat? What if I want to cool off? If you want to cool off in Hoboken, you go by the fountain like you're in a comic book in the 50s. There's like a little spray fountain that the kids play at. First pitch outside to O'Neill, 1-0. But yeah, second and third, 2 outs. 6-2 Yankees. Tim Hill versus Tyler O'Neill. O'Neill's 1 for 3. Had the RBI double. Last to be against Warren. Tipped, 1-1. Wells checks on the umpire. He's all good. Ball and a strike. My LB2B's kind of tweaking right now.
He must have got a few underneath his, because he's wearing that long extension on his mask.
There'll be a 1-1. Grounded foul off his foot, 1-2.
1-2.
Let's go, Hill. Let's go, chat. I do think to a degree the pen woes are overblown, Peter. But also, there's been a lot of overusage as well. Down low, 2-2. I think, especially Bednar. I think a lot of the Bednar hate has been overblown. I 100% agree there.
You know, sometimes it's hard for sinker ballers.
But a big thing is, obviously, Duvall being inconsistent. And then also the fact that we have 2 long men, which we've discussed so many times. Like Ryan Yarbrough, as I said this morning on the show, is like he feels like a ghost body. The 2-2, fouled away, still 2-2. We got 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. Yankees lead 6-2, bottom of the 8th.
He needs to go about a foot higher.
Who's this Panago guy in the Blue Jays? Never heard of him. He's got a kissy face tattoo on his neck. Here's a 2-2. Inside, 3-2. Now, if he walks O'Neill here, now obviously that would bring the tying run to the plate. It would also bring the lefty up in Cowser. I want him to get O'Neill out. But if he walks him, it's not catastrophic per se. It could be, but... Ground ball left side. McMahon. Give me a good strong throw. Over to first. Inning over. Hill comes on and does the job. Let's go. 6-2 Yankees lead. Chat, we need 3 more outs. And we're back. 3 more outs,
Make no mistake,
and we're back.
Our responsibility.
That's your headline. Food poisoning scare sweeps city. Some food got poisoned? I'm a little nauseous, yeah. Word up, let's go, Hill. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. End the skid. Let's go. Nathan, I like you being a big Tim Hill fan. I like when you're positive. I don't think anybody was like doubting Tim Hill in the chat. You just want to pull his pants down. While we're just saying, hey, Tim Hill, happy to have you. Very good. Good job. I'm just busting. No, that was awesome. That was a great job. Great job. Now, top of the 9th coming up. We got Schumann, Wells, Goldschmidt due up. Yankees obviously lead 6-2. We'll see what the 9th inning plan is. But, yeah, 3 more outs, and we take a W. Get back in the win column, which would be freaking awesome, chat. Would be much welcomed. Very much welcomed. I wonder if I'll get wings tonight. I really do want wings. But I also have my other half of my chicken parm sub in the fridge. Do. Gary Renicky. Nathan, you're freaking obnoxious, bro. Did I sound like him? You could have insulted me more. You're not a K fan, JP? Or in reference to something else? Nathan's getting owned. I know, Nathan, we get it. We get it, bro. We get it. Alrighty. Tyler Wells in for the Orioles. And yes, it'll be Schumann, Wells, Goldschmidt. And then we'll see what the deal is come the bottom of the 9th. But I'm not opposed to tackling on a run here. The 1-0 to Schumann. Scott away foul, 1-1.
You know, Michael, with all the injuries that they've had to their rotation.
Schumann 3 for 11 as a Yankee so far, hitting 273 with an RBI.
Bring Tyler Wells back as a starter.
788 OPS in those 11 at-bats.
And he's pitched okay this year. He started off as their 8th inning guy, and then
The 1-1. Fouled away, 1-2.
He kind of got demoted a little bit, but he's a guy that used to give him a lot of.
Dude, the Blue Jays stink. There's a big-time heckler in the standard. There's somebody who's had a few cold ones.
He has 5 pitches.
Very loud.
Check out today's injury report brought to you by Montefiore Einstein, the official hospital of the New York Yankees. Caballero placed on the 10-day IL today.
Bro, the audio is just so messed up on MLB TV. Either MLB TV or yes, but it's always fluctuating. The 1-2 to Schumann, outside 2-2. Yep, we'll see Volpe at shortstop tomorrow. Oh, what up, Nathan? You must be Anakin Skywalker. Hell yeah, Jake. Yeah, Jake knows ball. Hell yeah. They all need to start clicking. Who are we talking about, Donald? I don't disagree, so I just... MLB show's got Wilson All-Star season. Must be MLB the show. Thanks for live streaming. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, the audio is fucked to MLB. Yeah, I don't know what's good with that. My pleasure, though, Luna. Always my pleasure. Appreciate all you guys being here. And shout out to you, Luna. Always moderating. You're the best. Shout out to Luna. Shout out to Mork, too. I'm not sure where Mork is. I'm sure Mork's a busy man, but even though he's not here. Mork, we miss you. We love you. Shout out to intern Tim. Shout out to Smelly, who chimed in before. Shout out to everybody in the chat. It's been a good night so far. And hopefully we'll finish that way. We got Blackburn and Bednar warming up. So maybe if no runs are scored, they put in Bednar, even though it's not a safe situation. And if they do tack on a run, they would go to Blackburn. Anyways, Schumann with a leadoff walk in the 9th. So runner on, nobody out. Here's Wells. First pitch down low. Good take on a curveball. 1-0.
Wells is 1 for 3, Singleton scored in the Yankees' 5-run 3rd inning, and that's the difference in this game right now. Will Warren, the pitcher of record on the winning side. Trevor Rogers on the losing side.
It'll be a 1-0 to Wells. Down low, 2-0. Goldschmidt on deck.
That's really important for him against left-handers.
I will say Wells' at bats have looked a little bit better today. Does have a hit. Run scored. AK he's not like first pitch popping out tonight, which is nice. And he's had some really good ABS challenges. It'll be a 2-0. The pitch in there, call the strike, 2-1. Maybe just trying to be more patient. I mean, especially seeing that pitch go by, I probably should have taken a fat hack at that, but he didn't. All good. 2 balls and a strike. Schumann off first. Goldschmidt on deck. The 2-1. Ground ball, broken bat. Foul ball, 2-2. Did Rushman get like a piece of that or something? Dude, I want to be live tomorrow so bad, bruh. I have to be in the office though. We're doing something.
And the ball didn't bounce in front of him where dirt would have came up.
2 balls, 2 strikes still on Wells. Or I guess not still. Rays still lead the Blue Jays 4-0. Looks like they'll probably win yet again. So as long as we do our part and wrap this game up, we'll remain 2 back and not 3 back if we were to lose. Come on, Wells, throw the ball. The 2-2. Wells versus Wells. Popped him up. Oh, and Rushman botches it. Now he falls into the dugout. He's caught. And that's funky, yo. It almost makes you think about him getting like a little ricochet in the face before if he's a little woozy-wazzy, you know what I mean? A little dizzy. But anyways, that extends the at-bat for Wells. It'll remain 2-2. And yeah, Adley, wow, he really got a handful of the Orioles minute of some Adley butt. Damn, he really got a handful of his butt. 5-0 Rays, by the way. Somebody just went deep. I have no idea who you are. Vilade? Oh, I know him. Vilade. All right, here we go. Another 2-2 to Wells. Schumann off first. Nobody out. 6-2 Yanks, top of the 9th. Wells takes forever, the pitcher, to throw. Swing and a miss. Gets him on a changeup. Wells down on strikes. 1 away. Back to Goldschmidt. Top of the order. On deck is Judge. It's a wazzy. It's a woozy. Chat, are we getting the Yankees Juan Soto card on the show? Nathan, I fucking couldn't care less, bro. But I know some people do, so. That's a fine question to ask, my friend. First pitch to Goldschmidt coming up. Waves and checks his swing. Did he? Yes, he did. 1-0. Judge on deck. So barring a double play, we'll see another at bat for him. And Judge is 1 for 2 with 2 walks. At a nice, clean, even 270, Judge is. Goldschmidt, though, at 262. He's 2 for 4 today. OPS over 900 at 905. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Good cutter. 1-1.
Want to look ahead to the bottom of the 9th inning?
Sure.
Bottom third of the Orioles order.
Beavers, Mayo, Jackson. Unless they pinch hit. I forget. Throws over. Not in time. Never knew how much I love you. Never knew how much I care. Here, Chase Hampton is back. Has he been a good bullpen arm? Yeah, how's he looking, by the way? Chase Hampton. He used to be the Yankees' top pitching prospect. Then he had, what was it? Just Tommy John or shoulder. Schumann gunned down at second base. See, that's the second time tonight. Yankees have been getting thrown out on the base pass lately. God damn. Maybe you should stop stealing, Schumann. No, I think he's out. You should probably just stop stealing. Yeah, he's out. So 2 away now. Yeah, I don't know about that. So 2-1 on Goldschmidt. Now we're not guaranteed another Judge at bat, which is unfortunate, but.
Major League average
The 2-1 Goldschmidt. Outside, 3-1. I will take a walk here. Give me another Judge AB. Max Sloman, yeah. Well, Cobby's a really good base stealer, Nathan. Now, obviously, we've seen him get thrown out of, but it's different. Goldschmidt walks. Cobby just can be a little reckless sometimes. Schumann probably just really shouldn't be stealing as much as he has been. Anyways, yeah, Goldschmidt walks, 2-out walk, and that'll be a runner on first now for Aaron Judge, who's at 270, 16 home runs, a 1.042 OPS. He's 1 for 2 today with a single, an infield single, as well as 2 walks. Let's go, Cap. Remember, Chad, I was calling for a homer before. First pitch, swing and a miss, cutter, 0-1.
Cutter's been pretty effective against the right-handed hitters. He's got them just out in front. It's about 4 miles off.
So Bednar and Blackburn still warming up. I guess if the Yankees don't score here, it would be Bednar for the 9th, even though they were up by 4. The 0-1, swing and a miss, 0-2. Yep, 16 homers for Judge, 30 ribs. Schwarber didn't go deep today, did he? Judge calls time. Looked like the umpire was about to go in for a hug or something. Yes, Aaron. I grant you time. Now give me a hug. I don't know why I keep looking over to the fucking Rays Blue Jays game. Being 0-2 to Judge. Aaron. Down low. Nah, ABS at Judge. Yeah, word up. That'll be overturned. Refreshing. Judge using ABS. Yeah, that's a no-brainer. It was a ball, so. Yep. Way to be. Overturned. Instead of strike 3, it's a 1-2 count on Judge. Yep. For the times they are a-changin'.
So 1-2.
1-2 on Judge. The pitch. Ground ball left side. Base hit! Second hit of the night for Judge. ABS challenge pays off. Instead of striking out, stays alive. Base hit to left field. In between the shortstop and third base hole. Second hit of the night for Judge. First and second now. 2 outs for Ben Rice. All right. Yeah, that's all right. That's all right, mama. That's all right with you. That's all right, mama. Just any way you do, and that's all right. Schwarber did go deep today. Goddamn, he got 17 now, huh? Shit. All right. So Schwarber has the MLB lead via sole possession now with 17. Judge has 16. Judge still leads AL, of course. Swing and a miss, 0-1 on Rice. Rice still looks a little bit off since coming back from the hand injury, but that's okay. Did go deep yesterday, of course, and had a hit earlier in this game, as well as a walk. The 0-1. Ripped. Right field. That ball's decently hit. Nah, that's going to be a can of corn. Sorry. Inning over. Sorry to tease you a little bit there, chat. But 3 more outs, and we're back in the win column. So let's do that.
You know, this is watch by. Make no mistake. Our responsibility is to win. Finance is a connective tissue within the organization. What my team does with Sage makes us more efficient as an organization. It's been incredible.
The business of sports. A $1 trillion global industry where every move is strategic, fiercely competitive, and the playing field is always changing. Join Cohn Resnick as top industry executives open their playbooks for success. With game-changing insights to put your business at the forefront. Welcome to the business of sports.
Google Cloud AI knows that 125 hitters tapped home plate in the postseason. Those who tapped once or more had a hard hit rate of 41%. But surprisingly, non-tappers untapped 7% more hard hits. Catch the game like never before.
Thursday, classic rivals collide on MLB Network.
There is no love lost between these two teams.
As the Giants and Dodgers square off in Hollywood for an all-Western shootout. The rivalry is alive. It's must
What's Judge cracking up about? Don't laugh without me. Anyways, Bednar is indeed in, despite it being a 4-run lead. Which is like a little curious, but also I guess I do respect it. I mean, on one hand, it's like, yo, we don't want to overuse these guys, which we're kind of already doing, but also you do want to ensure that we do win this game and get back in the win column. So let's do it, chat. 3 more outs, and like I've been saying, we will be back.
If you could bring him in after 1 or 2, he wouldn't be starting this inning. But by the time he gets in the game, it could be 6-5 because you have to face 3 hitters. And I think you risk.
I gotta get a post-game picture. If there's a good Grisham one, I'll definitely use that.
Well, what you could have done in this instance was keep Hill in to face Cowser.
You could have. They would have pitch hit though.
Owned.
So Cowser in there. It'll be Cowser, Mayo, and Jackson against Bednar. Good curveball swings over the top. 0-1.
Sick, chat. The 0-1 inside 1-1.
1-1.
Oh, what a classic sound. 1-2.
Tipped into the glove of Wells. 1-2.
Just for a post-game pick. The 1-2. Fouled away. Still 1-2. One and 2, bottom of the 9th. Yankees lead 6-2. Got Cowser, Mayo, and Jackson. The 1-2 just misses up and away. 2-2. All right, the post-game picture is going to be Judge. I can't find a good one at Grisham, which is very unfortunate.
Split it right there.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Cowser down swinging.
To the glove of Wells. 1 away on the strikeout.
MLB TV is kind of bugging. What the hell?
The Home Depot working on a win.
Yeah, tomorrow, Freed versus Bradish. Another reminder, 1 o'clock start tomorrow instead of 6:30. Which we won't be able to be live for that one because of that, which is unfortunate. But we will have a morning Yankee show tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. live. We'll do it live. 1 away, here's Mayo. Nays. 0-1. Oh, excuse me, yes, it's Tavares pinch hitting for Mayo. 2 outs away from being back in the win column.
Better from this side. Has been struggling himself lately, though.
0-2.
So let me ask you this, Joe, because tomorrow's a day game. Do you handle relief pitchers differently because there's not as much rest?
No, not if they've had time off. No, I think
you do deal with Bednar differently.
Well, this would be this is 3 out of 4.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So he's probably unavailable tomorrow. The 0-2. That's feel curious. Again, I get it because you want to just get back in the win column, which I respect, but also like still kind of curious using him here. But whatever. I just want to win this game, and clearly Boone does too.
I just don't. You know, there's certain people that you want to see when the game's on the line, and you don't want to have your closer down because you had to use him.
And it was bottom third of the order. But also, it's like the Yankees need another legitimate arm in the bullpen to be able to use in an outing like this, or an inning like this.
Watches a lot of Yankee games, so he's hearing what you're saying right now.
Yep.
Then we got to win the series tomorrow.
1-2.
The 1-2. Ground ball right side. Goldschmidt's got it. He'll take it himself. 2 away. 1 more out, chat. And we're World Series champions.
And that'll bring up Jeremiah Jackson.
All right, post game is ready to go. Bottom of the ninth, Yankees lead 6-2. We got 2 outs. 9-hitter Jeremiah Jackson up at the plate. Yeah, it looks like the Rays are going to win yet again. So if the Yankees win, Rays also win. AL East deficit will remain at 2, which I'm not stressing about all that much. But, you know, at this point, what the Rays keep doing, like, I am going to monitor it. You know, I've been watching their games the last couple of days. So as we keep saying, I'll play along. But we keep playing along. They keep playing well. McClanahan had another scoreless start tonight. But anyways, we just had to get back in the win column. We're one out away from doing that. We got an 0-1 count on Jackson. 0-2. Chat, this has been a great time. Thank you guys so much for being here. Another reminder, we won't be able to be live tomorrow. It's a day game, but we'll be live at 8 a.m. for the Morning Yankee Show, which is now 5 days a week on this very channel. I like this home plate umpire. He seems like a good guy. 0-2 is the count. 2 outs, bottom of the ninth, 6-2 Yankees lead. Bednar sets and deals. The pitch. High fly ball, right field. Judge appears to be under it. Indeed, he is. Makes a catch, and the Yankees snap their 4-game losing streak. Back in the win column, and that feels much better, Chad. A much better night tonight. And let me get my post game up. Share. Owned. 6-2 is your final. This was awesome. Thank you guys so much for being here. As always, you guys are the absolute best. Appreciate all your support. And, yeah, just one win. But in the end, it's not just one win. It's our 27th win, chat. Back to 11 games, over 500. Tomorrow, we got to take care of business and secure the series victory. It'll be Fried versus Bradish. And, yeah, that'll be at 1 o'clock. No watch party, but we will be live at 8 a.m. for the Morning Yankee Show. Yeah, word up, Nathan. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Yep, 8 a.m. tomorrow. We'll be live. Break this game down a little bit. And then we'll also discuss some other storylines from it as well. And some other stuff, too. We're going to discuss a lot of Volpe and expectations for these next 10 days. Anyways, thank you guys so much for being here. I'm going to get out of here, get something to eat. See you guys tomorrow morning. And, yeah, yo, back in the win column. Everybody have a great rest of your Tuesday night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Let's go, Yanks.